Hello, gang. We're still waiting on one Rhea. She did walk through the wrong wood archway. She will be here shortly. Hopefully. But guys, last we left off, things are getting a bit messy for some people. By Nate. Nate, go just reset your. Oh, are you back? Do you want to reset your router while I recap this?
Yeah, do that. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Perfect. So
they're dropping like flies.
Look, if we lose one more player, it's cooked. It's cooked. But last we left off, our party had gone into the heart of Kerrigan through those lovely little winding streets, bags on their heads for some of them, and as such made their way to a duel that was befitted of befitting for Emmeline to get a matching item from a set that she seems to be collecting. A dagger to match her rapier. One of many items, we're not quite sure how many. A duel took place at home, in a way. Naranel put out a good show to start the duel. Didn't end the duel so well. Emmeline bounced back into it very well. Won the dagger as Naranel yields. Our party then questioned Naranel a little bit, Emmeline a little bit. No information was given. The fuck does that dagger do, Raph? Who knows? Our party then makes their way back to the Tavis estate. Some of them learn life lessons. Aurelian tries to take a sleep in a bathtub. Don't sleep in bathtubs, Aurelian. Doesn't go well.
It's never gone wrong for me as a player, all right? Like,
look, it'll only go wrong once. There won't be a second time.
Right, and statistically speaking, it just hasn't gone wrong yet.
Look, statistically, people die more outside of bathtubs than in bathtubs. So, you're fine in a bathtub. It's just like, statistically speaking, most accidents are caused by sober drivers.
I see. I understand now. This is all satire.
I am planning on you a bit. But you, for the first time, have had your AJ. No,
oh my god!
We're at 50%.
Why is everyone just dropping everyone's dropping like flies today?
Just slowly fade off screen.
It's all right. It's all right. Who's next?
Don't you love playing D&D on the internet?
Welcome back, AJ. But yeah, so Ali went to talk to Jan for a little bit. Aurelian spoke to his. I'm not going to call him an angelic guide. We don't know if it's an angel. His Asimir, his Acer Thil lineage, influential person. His emotional distraught person. You got a little bit of information. More insults than information. Then Rhea went off to go find Gilius to bring him back for a quiet conversation with Carol. As she gets there, there is what I'm told many times, although I see it only written, don't know it out loud. Petrichor, I believe. It's the smell of after rain.
Yep, that's it. That's
Gilius. Right. Hey, welcome back, Nate. We're back to a solid capacity. AJ's back, Nate's back. I have received word that Jenna's on her way. I'm just stalling for time. But Gilius seemed to be off. Something quite amiss. Distracted. They went back to the Towers estate. He drew his wand walking in, which was probably not the best decision. They get there. We see Carol walk for the first time in a long time. Shakes Gilius's hand. Things are looking pleasant. And as Jan shakes Gilius's hand, a held spell or effect or magical item gets triggered. For us behind the scenes, it's a very simple detect thoughts, just trying to read surface thoughts of Gilius. By all means, no counterspell or the like should have worked in the estate with the wards up there, but sometimes the DM doesn't give a fuck and makes it a magical effect, not a spell. This is whatever entity protects Gilius. Trapped Jan's mind inside an ever-folding inward memory. He's catatonic. He's breathing. He's alive. But he's surviving. He ain't thriving. Rhea enlists the help of Salia to chase after Galeus, sends an animal messenger to where she met him, the docks, somewhere, anywhere to think where he may go, and enlisting the help of Salia, goes to Galeus's home, or where they believe him to stay in the Initium. And me being the ever cruel god, I cliffhanger that shit. And we go to Emmeline's dinner date. Where, quite honestly, a lovely time. Yeah, I did do that. I've been stalling. This recap's taking forever. You better be appreciative.
I'm very appreciative.
Oh, I got it.
You don't video ninja.
I already got it. I'm too quick.
Yum.
But to make a long story quick, Emmeline has a lovely dinner, gets snapped by paparazzo of the arcana variety, and sees Carol shooting across the sky. Why did the cow jump over the moon? Why did the tiefling jump across the bay? We don't know. We open up where we left off. So, Rhea.
Hi.
We'll get to you in a minute. Emmeline, you're making your way back to the estate after a lovely night's dinner. Opening from Emmeline's POV. You see the estate when you make your way back is up in chaos.
Okay. Is there like, as in like, are there like guards around? Is it like
Gates are
heavy
closed,
security presence?
Heavy security. Yeah. The small private army that is the Tavis estate has been mobilized. This is not a drill.
Yeah. Emmeline will, is there someone, like people I imagine are like on the gates leading in, the main gates. What is going on? Why is the whole place in an uproar?
Kind of the guard pulls up the half helm. Master Yanwood has been assaulted. Carol is in pursuit.
Assaulted? By who?
Information is unclear. A fellow that the Lady Rhea brought through for the night.
Understood. Is the Lady Rhea still on the premises, or has she departed?
The Lady Rhea and Lady Salia have since left in pursuit.
Understood. Do you know, did they leave instructions where they went, or?
A tad bit above my pay grade. I apologize, Lady Emmeline.
No, that is all right. Where is Jan currently?
Yanwood is in the gardens. They have not yet moved the body.
Right. Thank you. And Emmeline will continue past, heading towards the gardens.
Don't call it the body like he's a corpse.
As you head towards that, Leo. No one knew quite where you were, but we see beneath the main library this small little it's called a bunker, an arcane bunker where experiments are happening on Saprostone. You have a small little bit, you're practicing overloading it, nothing quite goes right, and as you take a moment to gather your composure after cursing under your breath at the most recent failure, you head to the surface to try and get some fresh air, look at the starlight, and the surface. You see the guards are mobilizing over 100 of their private army, and there is these arcane alarms that are blaring throughout, instructing all military staff to seek shelter indoors.
What the absolute hell is going on? I'll run up, flick a message to Aurelian. Sorry, have been indisposed. What have I missed?
We have a situation. Jan is down. I'm not sure.
I've run up to the metal library, the main hall, trying to find someone. Yeah,
you find there is guards on the doors. A couple of staff are kind of bunkered inside the library. It's a safe place in the estate. There's a few people that are taking shelter in.
One doubt. Where's Aurelian? Where's Muscian?
One of the guards pulls up the kind of face covering the helmet. They're in the gardens, Master Leo. Yanwood has been assailed.
And I'll run to the garden, probably getting there about the same time Emmeline does.
For story purposes, it always does happen that way, doesn't it?
Leo, do you know
What
what
the hell
happened?
is going on? No idea. I've been elsewhere.
Fair enough. No, I have been out as well.
Yeah.
I do not know exactly what happened. I have guesses as to some of the to fill in some of the blanks, but there's a lot I do not know.
When you
Back to
guys
the
get
garden
there,
then.
making your way to the garden, you see it's kind of post immediate reaction. There is a couple of the Tav's Estate healers, druids, no clerics in Carrican, let's be honest. There's a couple of bards that are trying to figure out what sort of healing, and two physicians that are neither arcane in nature, but more trying to figure out is there some form of disease or something placed on Jan. He's been kind of cleared the area around him, but no one has moved him yet. You get there, Relian and Ali are standing, probably stressed, talking and giving what
Ali's
information is known to the guards. You make your way up.
Detect magic.
Detect magic. There's wards. There's a lot of arcane wards. Yanward himself has various items on him. Himself is a slight bit magical. There's probably spells cast on him of his own
That's
variety.
like a Christmas tree, I imagine.
Yeah,
Anything
kinda.
that doesn't resemble, like I would have had detect magic up while we've been working on stuff together. I have a pretty
Nothing
good
that's
flavor
not
of-
inherently Yan.
Yeah.
This is all original recipe Yan.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No hot and spicy yarn. Got it.
Ali hasn't unlocked that yet.
Zinger yarn. Yeah.
As you know, he is hot and spicy yen. Thank you very much.
What, Ali, what is the situation?
I don't really know.
Happened.
Gilius did something. I'm not overly sure. Aurelian was first on the scene after Rhea left. I don't really know.
I wasn't here either. Rhea reached out to me and then went off after Carol, I think.
Yes, I was told by one of the guards that Ria and Celia went.
Lady Emmeline, could you give me a history check, please?
Ooh, hitting me with the lady. Damn.
I'll be polite.
History check. Using my first name. That's a 13.
13. So kind of recalling to what you know of like emergency procedures in Tavis Estate. If something happens within the grounds, you know, all non-battle or martial staff are going to be put inside safe houses or the buildings that are designated and more heavily warded. If something happens to a member of the estate, order of operations is you catch and secure the arcanist or arcane or martial practitioner that affected the member of the estate, because it's the best way to break anything on someone is to get the caster to undo it or find out what they did. And after that, it's disposal of whoever did it.
Right.
So there's an order of operations that's being followed. So your knowledge to what would happen here is Carol will be going after Gilius to secure him and get him to undo whatever he's done to Jan. And then, unless there is good reason not to, dispose of Gilius.
Yeah. But he won't do that without.
No, there will be a thorough
resolving the
interrogation.
situation.
There's a
Yeah.
due process.
He won't just kill. Yeah, he won't just kill. It'll be like, yeah, we've got to. All right. So, Carol, has anyone else come out there? Do you know if Lord and Lady Tavis? No.
No, no one's really gone out to reach for them, and they haven't arrived yet.
All right.
But Leo will look to Aurelian. Do we need to start sending messages?
Yes.
All right.
And
division of resources.
We should tell. Well, Erberg is the most important in terms of here, as the most senior person currently at the estate. You'll be able to get messages to the rest of the Davis family.
I would say, Emmeline, a mobilization of Tavis military like this doesn't
Yeah, he
happen
would
without Erberg. Erberg knows. If there's military presence like this, the alarms are blaring. Erberg's the one who pulls that alarm.
Erberg would already be able to. Well, if he was following procedure, would have already passed on the incident here.
Look, there's nothing much more that we could do here.
No.
We need to figure out where Rio went.
True. And
We need
if
to
she
figure out
was
what
chasing
happened.
after, if she was chasing after Gilius, which is I imagine that she did. Well, chasing after Carol, who was chasing after Gilius. I know from my conversation with Gilius, there's 2 places that he could be in the city potentially. We wanted
Where?
to go chase on these hills. The Initium, or the trying to remember Des. What was the name of the group that he trained with?
That's a deep pull.
The
Let me
rings
find
or
that.
something? Something rings?
No.
Let me go
I'll
back
pull
and
up my
look.
stuff. I can find it. I just need to. Tarthier. I have my Tarthier document.
The Silver Circle.
The
I
Silver
think.
Circle. Yeah.
No, it's not
You
the
are
Silver
correct.
Circle.
That's where
No,
that's where his tutor has been. His bladesing tutor.
Because then and that's where he goes off. Because he said to me basically he either goes there or
Okay.
the Initium. It will either be the Silver Circle with his teacher, or it will be back at the Initium where he has a room.
Right, so the plan is find Ria, convene together, and then find Gilius.
Yeah.
Attempt to find
I-
Gilius.
All right, first things first, I'll put my wand to my temple and pull out a message and flick it, and it disappears into the wind. Sending a message to Ria.
Okay.
Ria, I'm awake. Ria, I'm awake. I know what's happened mostly. Where are you? We should reconvene. That's enough.
Okay. So as we see this message flicker across the sky, the stars passing by as it makes its way to Ria, the stars flick backwards a little bit as shortly before this message hits Ria, you are moving throughout the city with Lady Salia. You said you sent an animal messenger to the docks, and you and Salia are going to the
An
Initium.
animal messenger to the where me and him walked together, and then that was where his
on the
teacher
docks.
was.
Yeah.
Was his teacher also on the docks? Because I thought that's where we went on the date thing. It wasn't.
No, you went on a date
you
on
know.
the docks. That's where you
Yeah,
went for
but
your
the
food.
The messenger went to where his teacher was.
So his messenger went to the Silver Circle then.
Yeah, because I didn't. It seemed weird to send it to the docks because that's a big
Okay,
open
I just
place
wanted to
and
clarify that.
trying
That's
to-
my mistake.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's fine.
you and Salia making your way on horseback through a very similar ring to Emily, get summoned throughout the city, making your way to through Carrick proper.
Yep, 'cause
Let's
we're headed
just
to the Initium.
swap over to a bit more tension music.
Yes.
Not the tension music.
Yeah,
Yes,
tension music.
combat. It's combat time.
No.
No. No, it's tension time.
Clearly got to put Gilius down. It's fine.
So, yeah, as you are,
This is your fault, gamer.
Yeah.
as you make your way throughout the winding streets, Salia, and you see there's like, actually, you're a bit distracted right now. Give me an insight check as you're distracted.
Okay. What's my modifier? I say every time I have to roll something for the first time. I'm in the wrong game. I have the wrong D&D open in Roll20. I'm so sorry. I
Oh,
was like,
what do you have
going on?
That's
open?
very funny.
I have my other
That's
game.
a new one. That's a new one. I've never. We have
That's-
yet to
yeah.
experience that.
I play a game with
Put that on the
local
bingo
friends
sheet.
on Sunday. I had theirs open.
That's this game.
No, Saturday for
It's
us.
not Sunday for me. It's Saturday. I was
Oh,
like,
get a real
wow,
time
That's
this
zone.
Sunday
is
though.
Weird. It's like I can't open. Oh,
Get a
now I
real
can
time
hear
zone.
the music. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Got it. I don't know if I have a modifier for. It said insight, or which one was it?
Insight.
Yeah, wisdom.
Okay, I do have 23.
23. Salia definitely looks very nervous.
Sally, are you okay?
Yes. I don't go out into the field much.
You don't?
I have extremely limited combat capabilities.
I don't think we'll need to be fighting anything.
You never know.
I wouldn't have asked if I knew. I'm so sorry.
No,
I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
I'll be fine. I do know a few basics of Inscriptor magic, but if things go sideways, I'll be relying on you, so...
If things go sideways, run.
I intend to.
Good.
My skills are better used at getting help than trying to fight someone.
I'm sorry, that's why I came to you, because you've always been so reliable.
I'm good in a pinch. I'm a quick thinker, but I'm just... You should know I've no offensive spells at my capabilities.
One sec.
Somebody's fire alarm. Would
You're
you
just
rather
that hot,
go back?
AJ.
I can go on my own.
You're not going on your own. That is terrible procedure for someone to die alone.
I don't think I have to worry about that.
We have a lot of unknowns. I'm not letting you go anywhere alone.
Okay.
Alright. At this stage, you kind of pull up to this very small bar that you're familiar with, the Initium.
I try the door handle, see if it's unlocked.
The bar is open. You go in. There's a different person working the counter, not Gilius, obviously. There's a half-elven fellow. Maybe like 8 or so customers inside. Old duddery people muttering about changes in Arcana policy.
How dare. The policy.
How dare.
I go up to the bar and ask the barkeep, has Gilius come back? I was looking for him. I'm
Who's
his friend
asking?
Ria.
Well. No. I haven't seen him since. It's not his shift today, so.
No, but he stays here.
Yeah, but there's a staff entrance around back for those of you who have residence here. It's not. They wouldn't come through here.
Oh. Could I see if he's in? We were together and then we got split up.
You're welcome to go around and knock on the back door.
Thank you. And I guess I'll go do that.
Yeah, he kind of gives you a bit of a sideways look. You see Salia kind of goes up to the counter. One discretion, my good man. And she puts 5 gold on the counter and slides it across and then walks out.
1 square unit of discretion, please.
She follows you around. See, she's got like this small little arcane tome. She takes it out and readies herself. All right. What's the plan?
I'm just gonna see if he's here.
Did you say anything or did you just knock or call out?
I guess I just knock at first, and then if he doesn't answer, then I would call out.
There's no answer to the knock after about 30 seconds.
Gilius. Gilius, are you there? Are you okay? That wasn't supposed to happen.
Can you give me a persuasion check?
I can't. I could definitely do that.
Let's go.
28.
You hear movement inside.
Gillies, is that you?
It sounds like it gets a little closer. Door opens like a little bit. You hear like some form of like chain latch kind of hitting, and you see an eye kind of peek through. Just this kind of pale blue eye, kind of slightly tan skin. Woman's voice kind of goes, "Gillies isn't in right now, dear. Can I take a message for you?"
Sure. Do you know where else he might be? We were together and we got separated.
Sorry, Han, I don't really know him like that. We both work here.
Got it. Will you tell him that Ria's looking for him? That I want to make sure that he's okay.
Sure.
And that what happened wasn't what was meant to.
Right. Also, could you just try and get your microphone a little closer? You're very quiet for me.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I had to move it the other
you're
day.
barely going into like any yellow. You're like very low.
Sorry. I was
That's
also
okay.
talking really quiet.
Look, normally you're yapped in America, so I keep you quite low. But
Sorry.
that's okay. Stage
yes,
whisper instead.
Sorry.
There we go. I'll take a message. It's fine. For being there, don't worry. I'm sure he'll be all right.
I hope so. I don't know if it will.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm just a little nervous.
Is there anything else I can do for you, or?
Do you need me to write it down? And I'll pull out a little book.
Sure, you can put it through the letterbox when you're done.
Okay. Thank you. And I'll write out basically the same kind of message.
As you write out the message, Sally kind of just looks at the door a few times. We're breaking in, right?
Are we?
Are we not? Is that not what people usually do in situations like this?
I don't know. I wasn't going to. And she didn't seem like she was lying.
Are you sure?
I mean, I've never met her before.
We only saw an eye.
She just seemed a bit weirded out.
I mean...
And I guess that's fair because Deleuze apparently doesn't have friends, so...
So...
I don't know. What do you think I should do? I'm
not in the field. You're a field agent. I'm not a field agent.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but also I don't want to, like, tarnish the Tavis name because I go breaking into a house.
And don't use the T word when we're standing outside the door talking about breaking and entering.
Fair.
Can you pick a lock?
I don't think I've ever done it. I can try.
You nimble?
I'm from the woods. There's not that many doors.
Wood people are crafty.
Oh, how many doors are in the woods?
How many snares have you made? How many knots have you tied?
Thousands?
They're transferable skills.
I could... I don't know about that.
Do you want me to try it?
Involved. You know what? I'll try. You know what? Sounds great. Do you have any tools?
I have a few hair clips. I've read about them in books. They use them sometimes.
Do they have to bend them a special way to make them work?
They don't really write about that bit.
Can I tell like magically when my animal messenger delivers the message?
Let me look up the wording.
Just wondering.
No, it doesn't say anything that you wouldn't know about it.
Okay, so it's just that it gets sent. It's not that it's like, okay, the spell is done, so you're no longer thinking about it.
But generally speaking, I think the animal comes back to you after a time. Or it does if the message doesn't reach you, or goes back to where the spell was cast, I should say. But there's nothing to indicate that you would know. The message just goes there. So there's no way you would know about it, because it's not even concentration or anything. It just, you ritually do it and the animal goes.
Okay, got it. That's awful. I mean, it's helpful, but it's awful for right now. What are we supposed to do if we do get the door open? How are we supposed to explain how we got the door open to the lady who's in there?
You don't get caught. We sneak.
We saw how small it was. I don't think it's very big in there. There's a whole bar on the other side, right? Or do you have?
Yeah, but they've got to have rooms. If they all don't just sleep like degenerates in one flesh pile.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Okay, you know what? Here, just give.
I am learning a lot.
I mean, I like to sleep in a big pile with all the Valid. They're fuzzy. They've got big feathers on them.
I just realised something. She had a latch on that door, didn't she? How do you lockpick a latch?
You don't. I don't think, actually. You would have to.
If we get that door open on the latch, you can turn into a fox and get through there, right?
That I could do, yeah.
Right, progress. At this point, Leah's message reaches you.
What was Leah's message again?
I'm finally awake. Where the hell are you? I know what's happened. Paraphrasing.
The Initium. Don't know if he's here. Because it's still 25 words, right? The Initium don't know if he's here. I think Carol might hurt him. Sent message to his teacher. Don't know where he is. Have Salia too. Or Salia's here too.
Emily, grab a setting stone for Celia. Celia's with Rhea.
Yes.
They're at the Initium. We need to go.
Perfect. Let us go. Unless, Alid, if you want to stay here, that is alright. I understand.
I mean, what help am I going to be out there? I think I might just slow you all down. I'll be here just in case Jan...
Oh, just in case Jan.
Okay, just in case Jan.
Thanos now.
Fair enough, Ali.
Sorry, I had the buffer there for a moment.
It is quite a shocking moment for you. Fair
Low
enough.
end characters.
Yeah,
man.
I'll wait here in case Jan comes back to us.
Don't waste any
Don't
time.
jump to conclusions.
We would never.
We're professionals.
Bullshit.
So the Initium is about 40 minutes, about 30 minutes from where you guys are.
Mm-hmm.
So you all make your way there post haste. Meanwhile, outside the Initium, the back entrance,
The two
Gremlins.
drunks. Just
roll me a
We're not
dexterity
drunk.
check for getting this lock open. No proficiency, just dex.
You know Leo can lockpick.
I mean, I do, but you're not here.
Fair.
13?
You Try and pull the. Well, come.
I just make like a pleading look at Thalia, like, ah.
Okay. She takes like 3 steps back, looking at the initiative. She goes, "You said you can climb. There's windows up there."
I think someone will see us.
It's dark out.
I don't think I can climb just a sheer brick wall. Unless, are there like vines or anything?
Oh, there's like loose stone bits and like windowsills.
I can try.
Not like float or anything, or levitate, or.
Mm-mm. But Leo can, and Aurelian has his wings now.
I think we're grossly outskilled for this, Rika.
This isn't what was supposed to happen.
Alright, I'll climb up.
I'll go. No, I got this. You're right. I have climbed a lot.
Can you give me an athletics check?
Oh. That's the strength one. That's
It
not
is the
fair.
strength one.
I don't like that one. 15.
15, okay. This is almost sheer. There's a few loose bricks. You make about 15 foot up, and then you think there's like another brick here, and you're like, okay, grab that, and it just, you got to put your weight on it, and it just.
Ow.
You take 6 points of
Ow.
bludgeoning damage, max damage.
Okay.
You all right?
Here, a souvenir.
Just kind of puts it down on the ground next to the door.
You should just like dust yourself off. I don't think this is going to work. I wish I had sending.
I don't have it. I have stones for that.
Yeah. I don't know what Yan did that triggered all of this. He wasn't even supposed to be there. I don't know how he even knew about the meeting.
I don't know. I hadn't heard anything about this.
Otavis told me that I was in charge, and then he just showed up. And how everything's like how it is now.
Sure, he had best intentions in mind.
Probably, but I was supposed to be the one taking care of everything. And he just kind of pulled rank.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, he just showed up and said that he was going to be performing an assessment later. And then he went to shake his hand, and then he was on the ground like he is now. And then Gilius fell through the world.
There's lots of ifs and buts of what we could have done, but we don't know why Yen was there. We don't know what he knows.
I don't know what even happened.
Neither. Alright, let's try.
Because Cal got his hands on him, like he said.
Let's try one more thing.
Okay.
She goes up and she just goes, knocks on the door. Just a couple seconds, movement. The woman kind of, the door hits the latch again. Yes. Hello. Visual save. Okay, natural 1. The charm person goes off.
Oh!
We need to go up to Gilius's room. You see, my friend, she left her bag there last night. We don't want to see him again. And the girl goes, okay. Fine. Make it quick. And Sally kind of looks at you and goes,
As they're going in, I pick up the letter that I left through the box. Because it just goes through the door flap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of looks at it and she goes, all right, now Gilius's room is up on the 3rd floor. Second door on the right.
Thank you.
You make your way up. You find the second door. You knock. No response.
It's magically kept,
Opens.
actually, and now I will die. I will die now,
opens.
actually.
It opens.
Why did you roll for it then?
Just a chance.
A chance that there's just
to see if
suddenly-
Gillian
We'll
is
see
locked
if he
it before
remembered
he
to
left.
lock the door or not.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. That's fair.
You look at Gilius in his distracted way and tell me there's not a chance that boy does not leave it unlocked.
He absolutely
Does
would.
he leaves the oven on every time he leaves the house?
There's a reason why it's a bar no food.
Yeah, exactly.
I step in, look around.
1 second,
What's
guys.
his room like? No. Okay. Nate, I'm mad at Leo.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
When the news comes out about Leo, then we'll be mad at him directly in character.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me
Same
too.
here.
That's gonna be fun. Leo's not gonna have a good
Angry-
time, but I'm gonna have a great time.
We love him.
Angry
the
Rhea
drama.
is so good. I love pissed off Rhea when it
That's all I'm
happens.
here for.
It's great.
He's like, I'm here to make sure I get pissed off for you as often as possible.
I'm all
Yeah, I
in
think
for it.
Leo's achieving that.
She doesn't know yet. It's fine.
Yet, I will.
Yeah.
Look, Leo's done nothing wrong. Change my mind.
Yes, he has.
Not that you know of.
He absolutely has.
Not
We talked like for an hour after stream last week about how he did do wrong.
Yeah, Rhea
Yeah, but
doesn't
not that
know
Rhea knows.
Oh yeah, no, not yet.
Not yet. So, Rhea.
Mm.
You go inside the room.
Mm.
It's like a small like studio bedsit kind of thing. There's a bed, cupboard, small little fireplace.
I pull up my note again and I add on to it that the lady let us in. And just saying that it like I want it to be like actually heartfelt, like an actual like, hey,
As
Are you
you're
okay?
looking
I
down
don't know.
to write that, you just hear this boom, as Sally is just like pulling drawers out of the dresser and just like trying to rummage through things.
what are you doing?
Gremlin.
Is this not why we're here?
We're here to find him.
What if he's left a note?
I don't think it would be in his drawers. If you can put everything back and not make it look like we looked through everything, sure.
We're past that stage for you.
Are we?
As you look down at like 2 drawers have just been like pulled out and dumped. I think so.
Hell yeah.
I don't do this.
I don't do this,
This is
either.
what they do in the books.
Which books?
The best ones. Crime fiction.
Crime fiction.
Is that all we're doing?
We have to fold these back up now.
That's my go.
Charm person won't last that long.
We better be quick.
You do that, she just starts pulling more drawers. She's rolling investigation.
Yeah.
You're going to make a noise. So you kind of find like there's still like study materials for his blade singing. There's like 6 different sets of clothes. But Salia does roll well because she is int-based. And she goes, I found something. And reaching through the ashes, she kind of just dusts something off. This page, it's mostly bent.
What is it?
Because I'm going to let you do a rap on this, I'm just going to DM you what it says when you read it.
Now I get to keep secrets.
That's illegal.
Too fucking bad.
He has awful handwriting.
Does. He definitely does.
You wrote cock. Oh no, that's K.
Yeah. Okay. This is really helpful, actually. Let's fast roll me. Like, she's like grabbing the sleeve, just flip it in half.
As she does that, Sally just grabs your arm. She goes, "We've got to go!" And she grabs you, starts running out.
I leave my note.
I love it how that's the sound of folding clothes. Wutta.
Like she's like going quick. It's just like a shirt. It just like folds the arms and flips it in half and just throws it.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Isn't that
there's
how you fold
ashes across
shirts?
half the floor now. There's fucking all his blade singing materials opened, books splayed out.
There's
There
a
was
note
two
from Rhea that says, "I'm sorry."
Let me actually, I have to double check how long Charm Person lasts. I can't remember if it's an hour or a minute or 10 minutes.
I think it's a minute.
I think it's I thought it was an hour.
Let's just say it was an hour and pop off.
No. Oh, 1 hour, 1 hour. Okay, we're good. As you two
Okay, so
start
we have
running.
time to clean up after ourselves.
Salia doesn't say that to you. She just grabs you by the arm and starts running.
Damn.
As you make your way
Such a
outside the initium,
gremlin.
you start coming out from the side lane, and at this point, the rest of the gang, you come out and you see Salia and Rhea. Salia just has like ash like half across her face.
Hey, come on, let's go. This way.
What?
Man, what is happening?
Go.
We can walk and talk.
Slow down.
Come on. No slowing down. Come on. And we just
Sally,
see
what happened to
Thalia
your
like
face?
arm in
Why
arm
is-
just
why is
walking
there-
away.
Oh, shit. Where's my
Yeah, Emily
compact?
just like pull out a cloth and just hand it across. Take this.
We broken entered.
You broken it.
Why?
I'm
did
strangely
what?
proud, but at the same time,
We wanted to see
Rhea
if
broke the
was
lock.
lying.
You have an earring of message. You could have
Well
just
done.
sent it. Sure. Okay,
You were
fine.
so out of range of message. What do you mean?
Not me. You could send it to him.
But-
He'll tell you.
right,
what
right,
it is.
right, right.
I thought I could
Let's-
only
let's
send it
let
to
it-
people who have the earring.
No.
This doesn't help us right now. What do we need to know? Did you find anything?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
come on,
I'm
that's where we're
great.
going. Yeah, she is.
I mean, you are, but
I charmed
Also,
a person,
maybe-
Emmeline.
Maybe less
besides me,
crime novels.
well done.
But it worked.
It
What's
did
this about?
work.
What's this about crime novels?
Don't worry about it.
Not the time.
There's always time for literature. What do you mean?
Anyways,
Believe
while
me,
we're walking, how far away is the tower that we went to last time?
Oh, the Silver Circle. That's like an hour? No, not even an hour. It's like, say like 20 minutes. As you're walking, she turns and she goes,
Was it the Silver Circle that he took us to last time?
"Yes,
Okay.
very similar." As you're kind of all walking through the street, she just goes, "Evelyn, Pretty Anne and the Disappearing Diva." Good read. Good read.
I see.
So I assume this guy is with them? I refer to him as Master. Or just kind of like talking to Salia.
I mean, do you think it's like masters in teacher or masters in like master?
What do you mean?
I need to get out more.
Yeah.
Rhea's the normie in the situation. That's really funny.
Salia's like, I've read 50 Shades of
I've read a
Kerrigan.
lot. Anyway. I think he went to his master's house.
Okay.
But I know he's with the Silver Circle guys, but I don't know if this guy's with the Silver Circle guys. I don't know how to tell.
Well, Emmeline, do you know anyone by the name of Master Kokosh?
Was that the name of his teacher?
Did he give you the name?
Let me have a look back through my notes.
Yay for note.
Always take your notes.
Emmeline
taking
pulls out a
notes.
dossier that everything on Gilius, just
Yeah,
like
starts flicking back. Probably. Um,
Now Emmeline's the
No,
one who
she's got a-
keeps notebook between her tits.
it's a Rolodex.
sorry, the place he was studying, it was the Serpent's Crest.
Oh,
No,
yes.
the
Serpent's
Silver
Crest.
Circle was Rinville. So Serpent's Crest, No, there's no name of the person. No, that name does not sound familiar, but I know that he is studying at the Serpent's Crest Guildhall.
You've been going to the Silver Circle. Let's change our direction. Sally, I just like onward and change the direction. Just beelines.
Sally is
She's
just getting
like
too
a bit of
involved. in this.
adrenaline now. It's starting to get to her.
Yeah. She's like, wait, maybe the fieldwork is for me.
Yeah.
I
Are
see
you
nothing
seeing
but
the-
absolute
the-
wins here.
I mean, so far, yeah.
Yeah.
You make your way throughout the city.
Yeah.
Gets later and later. There's a certain like Scooby gang that really is this vibe giving off of you running throughout the city. The Serpent's Crest is was it Serpent's Crest or Serpent's Rest? Because those are two different locations.
Serpent's Crest. I'm fairly sure it was whatever one was the Guildhall type of place.
Let's see.
We need to pull up our Gilius profile, please.
Well, no, I'm just checking my notes versus your guys' notes.
That's fair.
So you make your way to this guild hall, Serpent's Crest. Doors are closed. No lights.
Do you know what Whisper is?
You need to stage whisper. I did not hear that.
Oh, sorry. Do you know what Whisper is? Is it a place?
I don't know what whisper. I know what whispering is.
Okay,
What
I
did
knock
he
on the
not-
door.
What did he not say?
It's a bit
I
private.
pass it over.
Unfolding it.
I'm just
What is it-
gonna
what is it?
paste it for you. and
So
then
I'll
you
read
can-
it for chat. It
Thank
says,
you.
I'll go to Master Kakash before the meeting. He doesn't know much, but he is the closest person outside of Whisper of whom I can trust. If it goes bad, I'll need to lay low. I guess I'm doing a lot of exercising in trust today.
So Whisper, that is a strange name for a person.
You think it's a place?
Would make an excellent book.
Why do you think it's a place? The way he says it, it's the closest person outside of Whisper. That makes it sound like a person.
Well, it could be like a group of people or like outside of this area, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. I think you might be more right. Maybe it's like a group name.
From what you've said, this Gilius boy doesn't sound like he's in many groups.
I don't think so either, but that's why I thought it would be a place.
Also, Ria, I will
Do you
also
know-
say, every time Gilius went off talking to himself, he said it wasn't a friend, more like a whisper. You do remember that.
Yeah. Oh, duh. I'm sorry. I was just thinking from imaginary friend. We've had a whole week, and I've just been like hyper
That's why I'm
focusing on
reminding you,
very
gamer, don't
specific
worry.
parts, and I feel so
I
bad.
see your brain is like skipping a bit, but still trying to come to a conclusion.
I'm
It's like there's a
trying
cog
so
missing.
hard. Yeah,
It's all good, Jen. You're good.
got it. It's like, oh, I'm so stupid. Whispers the thing in his head. Anyways, I knock on the door.
You knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
There is, after you do that, a Leo, Relian, Emmeline, you would all recognize this. All of our casters would actually. Magic Mouth triggers. It goes, the Serpent's Crest opening hours are between the time of 6 a.m. and 2 a.m.
Oh,
It
What
is.
time is it?
It's like 3 or 4 in the morning. You're on Tavis time, baby.
I forgot. Well then.
Emmeline had a
Knock
full ass
again. I
night
wanna see
out,
it
was
go
ready to
again.
go to bed, and then
How
Yeah.
does Magic Mouth work? I've never heard of the spell. Is
Leo
it something you
knocks
can
again.
communicate back?
the
with?
Serpent's Crest operates from between the times of 6 a.m. and 2 a.m.
Can I look in the window, see if there's anybody around?
You see like a faint silhouette moving inside.
Knock, knock, knock on the
The
window.
Serpent's Crest operates between the hours of 6 a.m. and 2 a.m.
The Everything? I knock on the brick just to see if it'll do it too.
No,
Oh,
they
this
just
is
expect
ridiculous.
idiots to knock on the mirror.
I conjure Poppet inside the
Pop-it
window.
combusts. Mark off a use of your find familiar.
Ah, lame.
Yes, I was.
It's a magic guild.
Leo's like, that one's on me. I should have been smarter.
Yeah, I was distracted by the magic mouth. Sorry, girl.
As Poppet explodes. The Serpent's Crest operates between the hours of 6 a.m. and 2 a.m.
I know what it operates. We're
God.
trying to come here because it's a bit of an emergency.
Are there any other windows?
Please, is there a
There
real
are other
person that we
windows.
can talk to?
Are they all
Press
like drawn
0.
and closed, or can we look through any of them?
Well, most of them are drawn and closed. Like, it looks like you go up to one of them. It's like a shadow again. You can see a shadow moving inside.
Aurelian's going to use message and try to point inwards towards the shadow and go, hello, we understand that the guild is closed, but we need to speak to someone.
You
The
hear
girl is
like a
operating.
faint squeal inside. The fuck?
Huh?
What did you do?
I just sent a message.
You scared the
I think
shit
he's
out of a
working.
janitor. Someone comes to the door, opens it, is like, in these beige robes, opens inside, you see a mop bucket and mop just based in the background. Is everything alright?
Yes, hello. We
I'm so sorry. We're trying to find someone, a member of the guild. I know that it's after hours. Do they stay here?
Oh no, guild members don't have residence. The guild master does, but outside of that, no.
We're looking for a Master Kakash.
Not in.
Are they a member of the guild?
Oh yes.
Do you know where we could find them? It's
No.
rather urgent.
Not really. Wait.
We'd like to speak to the guild manager.
Can I make an insight check?
You can.
14.
This is like, he's a janitor. He does not know much at all. I don't know where Master. I think he vaguely lives near the southeastern border of the shore. I'm not to wake the guildmaster. I apologize.
Was there anybody else who came looking before us?
We closed about an hour ago, so a lot of people were leaving.
Anybody come in?
You're on me persuasion.
Also,
Hold on
remember,
one
we
second,
know
I need
Carol's
to-
skill set. He wouldn't have fucking knocked on the door.
No,
No,
but
Carol
perception
can just
is one
track
thing.
him on this plane of existence, so Carol is probably already with him.
There was a bloodhound on the scent.
How is it 32?
32.
Fucking what?
Right?
Natural 20.
fails.
Bards. Oh, bards.
There was someone tried to summon a familiar in here a few minutes ago.
Right,
Yeah,
that was him.
I would have.
Sorry.
Oh wait, he comes. He steps outside and he closes the door. I apologize. If you don't have the seal on inside, if you step in when the wards are active, you will explode.
Oh,
Yep.
That makes sense. We really need to find this Master Kakash. My friend is with him. And I think something bad might have happened to him.
Master Kakash is very exceptionally talented. I'm sure they could handle it.
I don't know him, and I'm really worried about my friend.
Who's your friend?
Gilius?
Oh, sweet boy.
Yeah. Could you help us, please?
I don't know how. How can I help? I have this one. Like the cut of his jib. That's to Aurelian.
I appreciate that.
I know
Your
said
hair
that you're not
naturally like
supposed
that, or is that product?
A
I
little
know
bit
you
of
said that you're not
both.
supposed to wake the guildmaster, but is there any way that you could?
I can
need to
wake
know where to
them.
go.
You know what? For you, friend, I can wake them. I will not be held responsible for how they treat you, though.
Of course, it is after hours.
All right. Wait. Don't come inside. You'll explode. To your secret friend. He points to his lapel with his little badge. One of these bad boys and you don't. And he steps inside. He's just like, he's charmed by Aurelian right now. Like, he's just like, oh, he's pretty. He looks like a pretty cool guy.
Duly
Rhea's
noted.
just over here like, I just need to go fix the problem. Ah.
He heads inside. The Serpent's Crest is not that large compared to like a lot of the guild halls in Kerrigan. Coming down the stairs, there's like you see a Corvithil, like very sleek black with silver tint, like salt and pepper feather almost. They nightcap literally just is like popped off to one side. They've got like robes on. There's like taloned slippers.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry for waking you.
What in the name of all
I was-
arcane are you doing here?
I was with my friend Gilius and we got split up, and he said that he would be going to Master Kakash, but he didn't have time to tell me where that was before we got split up, and I'm worried about him.
Gilius, good boy, good boy. Master Kakash.
I want to make sure that he made it there okay, and that everything, that he's not hurt and everything's okay.
Oh, okay, we can do that. Master Kakash, you say? I forgot my spell book. I'll be back in 1 minute.
He walks away, the door's closed, he was like, oh!
I'm sorry, what's that? What's that Corvithil wearing shoes?
Slippers. Darndest fashion lately in for nightwear in Kerrigan.
Really?
Didn't know they made shoes for Corvithil.
This
They
is
don't, they're
absolutely
custom
what a
made by
fucking
one
situation.
crafter up in I think it's Avora. Small little franchise.
You know, when you have
What-
an emergency and you have to go to a government guild building to get documentation, and nobody thinks like it's pertinent or anything. This is one
Maybe
of
for dealing
those.
with this earlier.
Yeah.
This is the
I just want
sloths
to
of
talk to a
DMV.
real person.
Do you want the information or not?
Yes,
He'll
I
come
do.
back to
But
you.
shut up.
Okay, all right. I don't have sending prepared. Give me a few minutes. Good fellow. Galhana, could you get me a cup of tea? Thank you. Start like just making notes. So, how do you know Master Kakash?
I don't. I know Gilius.
Ah, good boy, good boy. If he's with Master Kakash, you should be fine. He is one of the 2 serpents' fangs of the Serpent's Crest.
I'm just worried about my friend, and I'd really like to be able to check in on him.
That's fair. Falling out,
I
did you?
don't- More like something went awry with our plans and got separated.
Ah.
It is like you say, if our friend was in contact with Master Kakash, they would be safe, but we're not sure if they're together.
Oh, very well. I have a scrying spell already prepared. I could scry on this Gilius fellow for you. Would that be more beneficial if we do not? I would hate to disturb Master Kakash in his sleep. He is ever so cranky.
If you think that would be best, I just need to find him. Whatever
That may
we
give
can
us
do.
that may give us a better idea on the location.
Tell you what, I feel terribly awful having you all stand out here in the cold. Spring nights can be chipper. Let me deactivate the wards inside. We'll bring you in. One moment. He heads in. You see this kind of ethereal shimmer just fall over the building. All right. Everyone in, shoes off.
Ladies first.
Slippers at the door, find your size.
We go
There
inside, I
stays.
guess.
Yeah. Only takes
I'm
away
gonna
Shay's.
explode, Des. I'm just gonna fucking combust.
Peak.
It's gonna be awful. There's gonna be blood everywhere.
All right, so Gilius. Pink tiefling boy, one horn.
Yes.
Good boy. All right. No, I want to ask. Anyone here want to learn the scrying spell while I'm at it? A good lesson to be done.
Oh, yes.
All right, come take a seat up here. Are you a member of any guild? Are you represented in this town, boy?
No, not in this town. I'd very much take instruction.
Would you?
Hello.
Would you perhaps like? Are we all right, my lady? Is everything all right?
Oh,
Em-
she's okay.
Emily
She
just
got
like
her
places
headache.
a hand on
and-
from Ria's shoulder, just like
you
it's okay.
perhaps enjoy it.
Em-
We're always looking for new scales.
Oh, I'm
Allie, can you?
very interested. Do you have some literature?
Ali's not there.
Always.
Sorry.
We have various ranks throughout the Serpent's Crest. You've got the scales. You've got the fangs. You've got the eyes. You've got the brain. We only have a few fangs now.
Perhaps during business hours, I wouldn't want to keep you up any longer than we have to.
I
the
would say I'm a
scrying
night
spell, I'd very
owl,
much-
but I'm a night raven.
You have a wonderful sense of humor, Master.
In another
the
life,
scrying
I was
spell,
a
though.
comedian.
Oh, you're a comedian in this life, sir.
So we're settled on the. You're very fashionable. Come, take a seat. Well, you just watch closely while I do the scrying. And Jen, please stop texting me angrily.
No.
All right. There's a few people that prefer the crystal ball for the cultural implication, but for me, it's always been a silver mirror. I just find the purpose, when you look this good, you may as well be looking into the mirror when you're casting the magic.
Half of magic is style.
It's all vanity, boy. It's all vanity.
So what do you do with the mirror?
Well, once you have a particular creature in mind, you, for me specifically, I use a bit of silver powder. I trace the outline of the individual, and then I make it. Yeah,
Leo's taking notes.
You need to expert this and need to move along. You need to flag the scene as a trigger.
No!
So, do we have anything physical of the boy? It will help with this process.
Oh, that note.
A love letter. Give it here. I promise not to read it.
Put it down in front of him, fold it in half.
So, particularly here, we're going to try and see and hear a creature that we choose that's on our plane of existence. And if they're not willing, most of the time they're not, let's be honest with these. But we'll try and peer into their minds, see them, and we'll see if they've got if I have anything of an item to them. It makes it a lot easier. All right, let's give this a go. Leo, it's very informative. He takes his time with these steps.
Not shit.
Unfortunately, this spell fails because the creature's not on the same plane of existence. Well,
Does he tell us that?
does not look
It's
like this
information.
boy is currently among the land of the living, at least. He might be on a different plane of existence. Oh, man, he might be dead. But probably not dead.
Can you
Is there
tell
anything
what
else you
time
need me
he's
to
on?
describe? Well, probably want to do sending on Master Kakosh now.
Probably sending.
All right.
Please.
You know how to do sending, dear boy?
Yes, I do.
I'm already making waves. All right.
Certainly trying.
Hell, we're close to the ocean. Best place to do it.
Very clever, sir.
I like to be quick. All right. Gosh. Think of this man.
Scrolling on the DMV computer. Kokosh, Kokosh, Kokosh.
No, this guy's like 1 billion years old. It's a Rolodex.
No, he's got the wrong system. It's an abacus. All right.
Jen's just melting.
Jen's not having a good time right now. All right.
You give me a soft, happy little soft boy.
Vulcan, sorry to wake you. Hope you're sleeping well. It's Tilsis. Do you have Achilles with you? Some night, wasn't it? All right, all right, all right. Very good. There's no response. I'll try scrying on Kokosh. He won't like it, but circumstances dictate.
I'll tell you what, sir. Rather than waste the rest of your night, perhaps we, if we could grab Master Kokosh's address from you, perhaps we'll liberate you
have
from
scale material yet? I'll get it. It's up in my Rolodex. I'll be back shortly.
Nailed it.
Rhea is just like 1,000-yard stare. Like the only way she can keep from fucking exploding is to just pretend she doesn't.
Sally turns to you. She goes, "We resort to murder, don't we?"
Yes, we do. Just give me the order.
Absolutely not.
This is going to be some
I feel like Rhea.
KFR, Kerrigan Fried Raven.
I feel like Rhea's just fox form sitting on the chair, just staring down.
It's
just
been like
anyone
45
who
minutes
attracts her
already.
attention.
I mean,
Tilsis
is it
comes
worth
down.
it?
I've got it here on a little. I took the liberty of writing it down on. I had to find the good stationery, but I got it on a little flashcard for you.
Your stationery selection is wonderful, Master.
It's all custom made.
I'll pass the address to Rhea.
If
while
you don't
she's
have good
losing her
letterheading,
mind.
no one will respect you.
You're not wrong, sir.
I never asked your names for what is worth. I apologize. I have woken from my slumber. I'm up for the night
Oh,
now.
yes.
I may as well know.
The rudeness is ours. We won't intrude on you much longer. I'm Leo. This is Rhea, Emily, and Aurelian.
Leo, strong name.
It's a family name. We will disappear and let you get back to sleep. We've
I'm
intruded too
up
much.
for
I
the
will come
night.
and see.
If I'm up, I'm up.
Well, I'm sure you've got more important things to do than wait for us.
I will not
it's been
wait
a-
for you, but I always have some business to attend to. Administrative work is ever the plenty.
You're not wrong. Thank you very much, Master. I'll see you in
Can
the
you
morning.
read my writing? I do. I'm a fond of Kerrigan cursive.
Leo will take a look.
Yeah, you can read it.
Perfectly.
Got the-
Calligraphy.
something that-
No one respects it.
Would it be okay if we came back and spoke with you again on these really interesting topics? I don't
Well,
want.
Between the
respect them.
operating hours of 6 a.m. and 2 a.m., I am abound and about.
Yes, of course.
Don't break an enter. You will explode.
We heard that. Thank
Mm.
you so much for your generous time. I know
I
there's
have
no-
time.
Thank you. And then Rhea will stand up like to go.
You sure I
Bye,
can't
Master.
offer you tea for the road?
No, I
Oh no, we
appreciate
must
it,
be
though.
running.
Fair enough, fair enough. What
Thank you.
time is it now? It's 3 a.m. It's late. Well, I suppose I'm having a night of my youth. Back to business.
Mhm. Just doing like all of the
You
nice
make your
social,
way
like,
out, brain cells depleted.
I'm freaking just running.
Do you know where that is? We're in a
No,
different
I
city.
don't. Right offhand.
Oh,
Circles around the group. Just
I
like
have been looking forward to this NPC.
I hate it.
I'm
So
I
incredible.
hate it. I hate it.
I can
hate
tell.
it.
Because it's important,
one.
I'm giving you guys the name in Roll20.
Thank you.
It's that.
Thank you.
Okay, fuck.
Yo.
Tilsis.
I hope we meet him again. I hope we meet him again.
Yeah, in the
Go for
morning.
Master
I'm coming back to get
Cocktail.
membership.
Gilly,
You got a
can you
library
imagine?
card.
Yeah.
Can we go find Gillies now?
Yeah, you
Go for
run
Master
throughout the
Kakash.
city. You find
Yeah.
the address of Master Kakash. It's on the southeastern district of the docks of the city border. It takes about another 40 minutes to get there. City's big.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that sounds about right. When you get to the address, it's like a small home sweet hovel. Rhea,
like-
you're the first one to get there, I assume. Roll me investigation.
Thanks. Oh, it's not bad. Modifier is I'm looking at my spells for some reason. Investigation. I don't think I have anything. I don't have anything in that. So that's an 18.
This place has been very recently forced entry.
Harl. I knock on the door.
It just opens.
Hello.
No answer.
Where are my friends?
They're behind you.
How far behind me?
Like 20 seconds.
Cool, got it. I turn around and go, do you think this
Anyone-
was Carl?
There is a chance.
I
Evelyn, have
seriously
you
doubt it.
messaged him
What-
today?
No.
Try
I thought
it.
that the message. All right. What do you want me to say? Ask if he's seen Master
Ask where the
Kakash?
fuck he is. I'm sick of tracing after this fool.
Did we tell him to come to us?
We'll
Yeah.
go to him.
Holding on to
Tell him
ears.
I'm here as well. He's wasting my time.
Carl, we are with Salia, trying to chase after you. Please come back to us or tell us where you are. We need to discuss and plan.
Message comes back. I need fingers. So, okay. I'm going to follow Jen. Following protocol. Back at the estate. Mid-interrogation. Valuable information to be gained. I'll speak to you in the morning.
5 left.
5 left, okay. It's my job, don't panic.
That pisses me off. That makes me mad.
What?
So, he is, and now I must put on this, do not panic. But I would hazard a guess that he has Master Kakash back at the estate and is questioning him.
Master Kakash?
But he's
You
not here.
can't track Gilius if he's not on this plane of existence.
And Master Kakash is, well, place here is not exactly.
How would he have found Master Kakash?
It's Carol.
Carol's job is to track.
Is Carol the type to break and enter? Can't he just into a space if he wanted to?
Generally, he has to see the space or know the space if he's been there before. So
Yeah,
if
but
he
like-
can't see it or
According to the
couldn't see the
captain.
way in, he would have to break in. Carol can only
Alright,
actually go
people's-
places he's seen or been.
Is there a window?
There is, but curtains are drawn.
So either way, let's head back to the estate, I think.
Okay.
But let us have cool heads when we return.
This is exhilarating. I should get out into the field more often.
I'll do my
See, I
best,
told you
Emily.
you'd be good at this.
We'll get you some offensive spells.
Ew.
I know, they're necessary evil. Grab
Can we get a carriage?
Eveline's. Yeah. As we're
Can we
kind
get
of
a
moving
carriage
away.
at 4 a.m.?
There's always carriages in
Super.
Carrican. It's a capital city.
That's fair.
Okay.
Can we really get a cab?
Yeah. But
Put
before
it
we
on the
head
company
out,
card. It's fine.
I would like to grab Emmeline's arm and just say, define interrogation.
I do not know.
Are we talking bloody?
If he's smart, no. There are better ways of getting information out of people.
Yeah, alright. Oh, Uber's here.
My name is Ubrin. Sorry. I don't mean to correct people, but it's
but-
frustrating.
I've misheard.
It's all
I
right.
downloaded the wrong app.
You wanted the extra large black carriage with 6 horses drawing it, didn't you?
Faster the better.
Yes, that'll be fine. We need to head. Give him the details.
You had it. You make it so for expedience sake. You all make your way back.
Uber is arriving. Uber is arriving in your Mustang.
So fucking stupid. I like how we're all just having so much joy of seeing Jen just implode and want to die.
I'm so glad I wasn't there for any of that.
I'm just trying to crack. I crack jokes under pressure. All right, like that's.
That's
I feel the
all right.
tension
So,
from here.
You guys all make your way back to the Carrican estate. Ali, since such, Jan has been moved by the physicians to his room. They're keeping an eye on his state.
Yep.
He has not woken up. That is the update for you.
Yeah, I've asked to stay with him if possible.
Yeah, you're allowed. You're allowed.
Right, cool. And yeah, I get like a cup of tea or something from the kitchen just to calm my nerves and just stay with him. And
During the
Ellie's
during the-
just talking to him if
Yeah,
if
easy.
he can hear her.
So, gang back in the estate. Everyone there. Sally kind of goes, all right. I don't normally operate under such strict harvest time. I'm going to bed.
Right. Sleep well. Thank you for your help tonight, Celia.
Apparently, this is what I do now.
Do you think Ria would have disclosed like exactly what happened, like during our travel or on the carriage ride back?
No, that's
That's up to Ria.
not unless somebody asks.
I feel like Aurelian would definitely ask because it's like he got called in.
We can talk about it then. We can. I don't want to just like, yeah, this happened. Sure. If you want to roleplay it out, I'd love to. Sure. Because I'm gonna fucking explode if I don't do something productive.
We know exactly what's. We don't. Besides you, none of us know exactly what happened. All we know is that Yen was on the ground, and Gilius and Carol were gone. What happened exactly?
I was supposed to meet with Carol, Gilius, and for some reason Yen was there and he knew, and he said he was going to be doing threat assessment later. And then he went to shake Gilius's hand and did something, and Gilius or whatever is with him reacted poorly, and now Yen is how he is. And then Gilius looked scared and confused, and Carol decided he was going to forcibly take him in, and I was like, hey, I'm supposed to be in charge of this. What is going on? Why is he here? Why is this allowed? Stop. Let's calm down and talk it out. And he went, no, sorry, kid. And then I dimension doored Gilius back, and then Carol tackled him, and then he fell through the world.
Right. The question here that I cannot stop
did
focusing on is how did Jan know about this meeting?
I don't know. Why wasn't I informed? Lord Tavis told me I was supposed to be in charge of this whole thing.
In which case, it probably wasn't Lord Tavis that told him.
No.
So how did he find out?
You've
And
spent
why
the-
would he do something without letting me know?
You spent the most time with Gilius. Is he someone dangerous? inclined.
He himself is dangerous as in willing to lash out or act out, but I think one night during one of those weird dream things that happened, he was talking to something or someone, and I don't know if that thing is supposed to be trusted.
Did you see him
But-
cast anything?
No. I didn't
No
see
words?
him cast any.
No words,
nothing.
no movement.
Nothing.
Whatever is capable of doing that to someone like Jan is incredibly dangerous. And whether it is Gilius or something else in his mind, it
I don't think
is
it's Gilius.
incredibly dangerous.
I don't.
Leo, what's the likelihood of something backfiring? Someone of Jan's level.
Impossible.
Why would Yan? He had to have cast a spell or do something.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a glyph of warding or a contingency.
Did you see him cast a spell?
Yes. I don't know what it was. I saw it go off. I didn't see him casting it.
It's a glyph of warding or a contingency. They're pre-prepared spells. They'll trigger on a circumstance.
I don't think it would have been a glyph of warding that would have done that to him.
So you're saying that Yan showed up to my meeting, didn't let me know that he was going to be trying something, then did something without making sure it was okay, and then it bit him in the ass? And ruined everything.
Emmeline, Zalia, isn't there protections around the estate?
Yes.
Wouldn't something have gone off or been detected if Gilius had a glyph on him?
If Gideus was going to cast a spell, it
was
wouldn't
not
have
the-
worked.
Yes, that is exactly what my point is. It's not like whatever it is, it's not natural magic.
Leo,
That being said,
did Jan have the seals and the wards fixed on the estate? I knew that was an issue.
Yep, all done.
Then it's not a spell. They protect from that.
Carl said that
So
he...
it is whatever is in his mind then.
we don't know that. We don't know exactly what the situation is. All we know is that
only-
Jan cast a spell and Gilius did not.
Right, but the most logical explanation behind it is that it is whatever is inside Gilius.
The
I
whisper.
understand, but we're looking at cause. This was not
Yes.
something that Gilius would have done intentionally, I
No.
imagine.
We don't. If it's an innate
don't know.
ability, Carl would not chase if he did not believe it was something Gileas did.
Yes. But trying to determine the cause of this is important to fixing Jan's situation.
Well, that's why we want the caster, or the
Yes.
person who started this. It's
The
procedure.
the best way of breaking a curse or anything like that, find and gather information from the person who cast it.
How did you know?
Carol?
I don't... No,
Yeah.
Yan.
Maybe Ali mentioned something. But I don't think I don't think Ali
mentioned
even knew.
when. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned... Like, you
Priya,
guys knew I was going out, but we didn't know I was coming back with him. Because I didn't want to say, because it was a maybe.
who did you tell?
I spoke with Carl, and I spoke to Emmeline to get Carl because he wasn't at the estate. And
Yes.
Lord Tavis, and that's all I talked to.
I have a natural insight of 18. Can I see what Leo's body language is
Yeah,
doing?
it's Leo's just
No,
sitting there
but
in
you
the
can
corner,
roll.
just like
You can roll.
Leo's just like trying to read in the corner, flicking through his book.
No,
I'm
Leo's
gonna
literally
kill you,
reading the
Knight.
scrying.
I have a
Leo's
passive.
literally reading the scrying notes.
I have a passive insight of 18.
You can actively roll
Leo-
for me.
Leo, you're the
I
arcane.
rolled an 18.
You roll an 18. Leo, what do you think an 18 gives? You don't need to roll if you don't want
Oh.
to. You can just sell me.
Yeah, Leo's.
What do you
uh,
think an 18 would
listening-
give?
Leo's listening to the conversation, but is actively trying to focus on the notes rather than paying any attention to it. its gaze hardcore focusing.
Our analyst is not analyzing.
Leo,
So,
you are
just
the
for the
most
sake of,
arcane.
before we continue into this,
Sorry.
for the sake of drawing this out a little bit more,
Yeah.
we're going to take our first break of the night as we try and figure out what's happening.
Cruel.
We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Oh.
We'll see you shortly. I'm a
Oh,
cruel god when I want to be.
You're a sadist of a DM. Jesus Christ.
I just like to take my time with these things. I don't know. What
All right,
the
we're gonna
issue
break.
is. We'll see you shortly.
get out of here.
Welcome back, guys. So, I assume you're all going down for a long rest.
So we're in the middle of having a conversation right now, actually, Des. I know it's
Yeah.
only been like 5 minutes, but come
I
on.
just turned 30. The dementia is setting in.
You
So-
know?
Yeah,
Wait,
old age.
Leo,
wait.
I'm
Yeah.
Leo. I am curious. Do you have any thoughts as the most arcanely gifted amongst us?
No, sorry, I've been elsewhere.
This is
No.
Leo.
Any thoughts?
This is kind of important.
We don't have enough data.
Right. But have you heard of any in your readings or research any situations quite like this?
Just like you've been hanging out with Anne a lot recently. Have you
Yes.
Yeah, but it's
did you
not
talk about
magic.
anything?
What's happened to him isn't arcane.
So
It
you
wouldn't
don't-
have
you're
worked.
just not interested?
But
Well-
it's not that I'm not interested, Ria. It's that I can't guess. There's no foundation for making a guess. There's no spell can be cast in the under the wards.
Precisely, which is why we need to think on this. If no spell can be
Yeah.
cast under the wards, then whatever happened inside Gilius, and
Well, that's
was
exactly
not
what-
originated externally. In which case, that is a very curious bit of magic.
Precisely. There's not enough information where we can even get close to making a guess yet.
But you don't even sound interested. Which
No, I'm
isn't
not-
like you at all.
I'm absorbing information, Ria. Right now, I need information before I could advise you.
I'm not asking for your advice. I'm asking to talk about it.
Your reading scrying.
I'm trying to keep busy. There's a lot going on right now, and I'm
Trying to keep
worried.
busy. What do
Yes.
you mean you're trying to keep busy? We're kind of in the middle of something.
Ria, the Archmage of the Tavis Estate has just been neutralized in a second. This is terrifying, and if I think about it any further, I'm going to become more worried. Right now, I need to be in a state where I could be useful. And I'm scared. Can I please be scared?
Of course you can be scared. That doesn't mean I'm going to pretend like nothing's going on.
So at this moment, as you're
Des?
talking, you hear the. Sorry, Emily. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just going to... I don't know if this is too out of character or not, but just to ask if it looks like Leo's acting different.
Roll me
He's
an insight, see if
absolutely
that
acting
fucker is
different.
lying.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up. I'm going to use the ability of the rapier, the Crimson Thorn, which I believe works to this. Yeah, advantage on insight as a bonus
Yeah.
action.
What's the ability called though?
You would know.
Let me have a look. I'm just trying to open it up. There it is.
You
Blood
need to copy
sense.
and paste the exact stats of the
Yeah, the
rapier so
exact
you can
stats. I'm
understand.
going to use a blood sense.
Blood sense. All right, I'm making a note of that.
Also, that should be reaction, not bonus action.
Ah, okay, interesting.
That's old version for me. Sorry.
I-
Also, while you do that, Polar Knights, fuck you. That joke got me so bad.
What did they say?
They gave a sub for Emily to a random channel named Emily is Cute and then said, thanks, I like hairy girls to Raph. So,
Congrats, Raph. You are
that's
now
a
in the
17.
good gang.
17.
17.
Leah, what do you believe a 17 would give Emmeline?
Leo is terrified.
Leah was terrified.
Leo is
Leo was terrified.
like ghostly terrified.
Anyways,
And
this
Leo-
all happened
Leo's-
underneath the conversation that's happening.
Leo
right?
is on an edge.
Yeah.
Leo is on an edge of panicking.
So, as that's happening, what I was about to say is
Aware.
you all feel that familiar whir in the air as the Carol appears in front of everyone.
Carol.
Yeah. Busy night, folks.
Care to
Yeah.
explain?
Shit got crazy.
How did he know?
Let's
Jan.
sit down. That's not out in the open. Perhaps best.
Mhm.
Um,
Perfect.
My quarters, everyone, please.
Let's go. Let's send a message to Ali as well. Pass it on to one of the servants to bring her up.
Thank you. I was just
Are
about
we
to
at
ask
the?
that.
We're at the
Yeah,
estate,
don't worry, I
right?
got you.
You're in the estate again, yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the Tavis estate.
You can send a message to Ali and go.
Yeah.
We are all headed to Carol's room. He's returned.
All right. Sounds good. I'll be there in a sec. Now you'll just, give
All
you
right. I'll see you all there.
just
I have to
give Jan a kiss
get a
on the
few
forehead
extra
and-
bits. Carl's gone.
I start heading to his room.
Yeah.
Very much like turn on a heel and start walking.
As you all get there, Carl's got like a small little desk lecterns kind of set up. Getting stuff set up. All right. I don't have seats for everyone. Sit on the bed. Sit on the floor. I don't really care. A few things to talk about. This elephant in the room. This Gilead situation. We've got to talk jobs as well, but the Gilead situation is the biggest one. First of all, we don't know what's happened to Jan. Why was Jan there?
That's what I was going to ask you.
No
Jan
idea.
said you invited him.
I didn't.
He arrived about 60 seconds before you and said you'd asked him to show up for arcane security.
No, I specifically didn't want him there.
Then how the fuck?
It's not my business
We
to
find
be
out.
checking stuff like this on the upper members. Jan's fucked up.
He said to me that he had to go run a quick security check and he'd be right back.
Do you know how we knew?
No idea. I got nothing.
Carol, were you present?
I was there.
You saw what
The only-
happened?
The only
Yes.
people who knew that I was going to be meeting him are in this room and Lord Tavis.
Specifically, what do you mean by in this room? Because I didn't know
mean-
you were bringing him back.
The only people who knew I was bringing him back tonight were Carol, me, and Lord Tavis. But the only
That's
people
it.
who knew about Gilius and knew that what was going on and that I was going to talk to Lord Tavis about
Oh, well,
it.
Jan
sitting in
fucking
this room.
knew. I thought you
Jan
told
knew.
him.
I didn't.
Well, okay. It's a mystery. We don't know. Bickering about this is not going to get us anywhere. This Gileas kid is more powerful than I was led to believe.
I don't think it's him. I
Mm,
think there's something in him.
I don't think that matters in distinction of qualification here. By all means, like, him, not him, it originated from his space.
Right, but it was a reaction to what happened to him, towards
It was
him. Isn't that
post-him.
correct?
Something
It doesn't
I wasn't
really
able
matter.
to warn him about. Of course it matters.
Not really. Not for me fixing this.
No, but if there's a difference between deciding that you're going to attack somebody and having a reaction based on fear to something that you weren't warned about, that happened to you and at you that wasn't supposed to, and I specifically
still
told
makes the
him
kid
nothing like that
dangerous.
would be happening.
It makes him more dangerous than we were led to believe.
That's not disputed at all.
That's all I'm saying
Like,
here.
The whole reason why I wanted to bring
Yeah.
him is because I didn't know how dangerous it would be. I didn't give a level or a guesstimation of how dangerous it
I know, but that's why I thought when Jan came up and said he was running security on this, I thought it was accurate.
Okay, so because you're back, Carol, am I to assume that you found him?
No. Gileas kid's not on this realm of existence.
Okay,
That's why we couldn't scry on him.
You try. Oh,
all right.
good instincts.
Long story.
All right.
Were you at the Guildmaster's house?
Who's the guild master?
I'm sorry, not the guild master.
Master Cock something.
Kakosh.
Master Cog.
Oh, I've got Master Kakosh. Don't
Cock.
worry about that. I've got that taken care of.
Is there any information from him?
Who's Master
Define taken
Kokosh?
care of.
I'm sorry, there's a lot that just happened. Can we, what was that?
Yeah,
You all spoke over each other.
That's right.
go Ellie.
Ali doesn't know who Mr. Kokosh is. Master Kokosh is. So she just asked who's that.
He's a member of the guild that Gilius is with.
What information did you get, Carol?
Nothing that's relevant to you for now.
Is it relevant to Gilius?
I haven't finished my interrogation. I came out here when you all came back. I'm not going to give you half information.
Then here at this
Makes
state, what comes next? What's the next steps here? We know that Jan is currently indisposed. We have somebody who
I'll tell you my
was
job,
supposed to
my-
be here who's
my
now
aspect.
missing.
Someone in the estate was attacked. Up a circle. So that's my job to investigate and to solve. Order of operations and procedure is I capture the caster. The assailant, the drugger, whatever it is. It's the best way to stop something. If they die or something else, we move on to something else. But since in my knowledge, Gilius is still alive, I've got to get the kid.
Do you know where he
bring
is
him-
now?
Working on it.
Can I make an insight?
You can.
7.
He's working on it. He's not like it's a snap response.
Yeah. Move on.
Once I find Gilius, we'll figure out if he can lift it himself, or we'll get him to tell us how to lift it, or any information on what happened. He has to know something. Generally speaking, then, when it's the person who's assailed the estate, they're dealt with, they're disposed of.
It's not his fault.
We'll investigate that.
Des, from the time I've spent with Yan, and it's been a lot of time over the last few days, but I understand before that I didn't really know him. Have I gotten a glean for how charismatic he is and how good at lying he is?
You wouldn't have a charismatic. I'll let you roll for history, or insight, but not lying.
Okay. I just want to see if it's in character for him to lie about something. Basically.
Insight.
Nat 20
4.
for a 26.
Jan can be very charismatic when he wants to be,
Okay.
but he hasn't
Is-
lied to you, so you've no basis on his lies.
Yeah. Carol, is it like Yan to lie about something like this?
I don't know what this is yet. I don't know what Jan knew and why he was operating alone.
I
So I
understand.
won't make a statement
but
on
is
Jan.
it like him to lie about the work?
Every member of the Tavis estate is trained in deception.
Okay.
So what happens now with us? Where can we help best?
I want to be a part of fixing it.
I don't know if you can, darling. Things are messy right now. You'll slow me down.
Yes, but I'm the closest person that Gilius is to trusting. The most likely to
We're
get him to actually
past
tell us
trust
that and how to help.
right now.
Potentially.
For what I can do, we're
I don't
past
know if this
trust.
thing in him will hurt him.
I don't know yet. I'm not going down so much until I've investigated and interrogated his trainer first. For now, what you all can do is continue doing what you're doing. Other jobs are in the estate. I had planned this conversation under different pretenses of what's still left to be done, but these things happen. Rhea, I need you to disclose everything you know about Gilius to me now. Because right now, well, I don't know an awful lot.
He's a dreamwalker who has no control over it. And apparently it's very out of character for people who have the ability to dreamwalk to just do it innately. He doesn't have any control over it. He just goes to bed and is in other people's dreams. And to him, he said that he had never really had repeat visits with people until it came to our group. And then he was dreaming about us over and over and over again, and he was seeing stuff that we had done, stuff that had happened. He knew a lot, which is why I wanted to bring him in, because in case somebody found out that he knew a lot about things after the fact, I could see where that could go horribly wrong very badly. Whereas if we could pull him in, we could potentially teach him how to use his dreamwalking powers, and
Oh, he's a weapon.
He could be
That's
an
for sure. If we could harness what he did to Yan to other people, he's a weapon.
but also for his own sake is why I wanted to bring him in, not because I wanted to make him a weapon, because I could see where it could help him and help us, just like it is how we were brought in.
Right, too. You said Lord Tavis gave you this.
Yes, I told Lord Tavis about this when we came back from the secret auction, and he.
You'll
told me
understand
that
just for security's sake, I'll be verifying that. No, I don't mean this in any way
please do.
offense, but just for security
No,
purposes.
you should. He even offered, he said, depending on how this goes, you might be on your way to getting one of those rings.
Good for you.
I mean, I just want things to go well.
Ria, I don't know anything about magic or anything, but you mentioned he has. You kept
There's-
mentioning something inside him.
There's one of the dreams, because after I saw him in my dreams the first time we saw him on the street, so I went to talk to him, and that's where I kind of learned about stuff. And in one of the dreams, it was weird. Instead of it being like he was in my dream, it was like I was in his dream. But he doesn't have a dream.
Are you a
bubble?
dreamwalker?
Not as far as I know.
Are you linked?
But he
I
was
don't know.
having a
I don't know much of
conversation-
magic. You know this, so
I know you don't, but he was having a conversation with some shadowy thing.
this is all good for the interrogation.
Is he a
And-
warlock?
No, he's a wizard.
Okay.
But he was
Because
having
that
this
sounds like a
conversation-
warlock patron, surely, doesn't it?
I don't
I think
know.
that's how
I
it
don't-
works.
I don't know a lot about warlocks,
Neither.
but
And you
they
know
were
what else
having
it
a
sounds like?
conversation,
Possession.
and it could be.
Point to Aurelian.
He said that it was. I don't like it, but I was deciding to give him. He knows it better, so let's see where things go. And then also the Tavises have a lot.
Where
of
did you go
resources, so they
after?
could probably look into it more.
I know where I went, but where did you go?
I went to his house.
Where is it?
As is the Initium.
That's the tavern,
Third
isn't it?
floor.
All right. Third floor.
Third floor, second room on the right, I believe.
Any
Second room on the
obstruction
right.
getting in? Anyone to be wary of?
And I mean, there's multiple people who live back there, and they all have a lock. But Sally was with me, and she charmed the lady, and we went looking through her
She
stuff in his
did?
rooms a little bit, and
Not like that.
But it talks to him. He calls it a whisper. His imaginary friend. The imaginary friend thing is a lie that he tells people to make them stop asking, but he says it's just a whisper.
All right. Well,
I think
Interesting.
I think he met it while dreamwalking.
Oh,
Which
that's
makes
not good, is
me
it?
scared. But he
There's
said that,
dangerous things in dreams, aren't there?
and I brought that up to him, but he said that it had been with him for as long as he can remember, and if it was wanting to do the normal things, the bad things that you meet in the dream world are wanting, that it would have done it a long time ago. That's the thing that I don't trust.
Sounds like a parasite.
well, let's first of all, let's clear the air on some of the stuff. I just want to set my grounds with this. I've no ill will for any of this, Rhea, for whatever happened. No ill will towards you. Carol, I'll give a lashing to. But for that, I need him to be awake.
Yan?
You mean Jan, not
Yeah,
Carol.
Sorry. It's
You
a
are
long
Carol.
night.
It's all good. It's all good.
Jarl, fuck me. Someone give me a drink.
It has been a long night. It is.
Too much wine does. Sorry.
Jarl.
No, not even.
enough,
Too
I
many
think.
NPC names rattling around in this brain. When Jan
What's next,
comes to,
Gilius?
I'll find out. I'll find what I can.
Yep.
Can you find out how
I'll
we
get
know?
something clear for you. Jan doesn't normally operate under his own pretenses.
Hmm.
God bless the man. He's intelligent, quick as a spit. But Jan doesn't normally lead jobs of his own accord. I mean, look at how many apprentices he's lost. He's great when you give him a job.
So then
No.
it's not likely that anyone else would have put him in charge of.
No, but he's our most trusted codex keeper, and he has the gift.
Yeah.
So we can only assume he's operating under the best intentions for the Tavises. I have no idea what spell he cast. Or what magic he did.
That I don't know.
I assume it had to be something simple. Something
What's a
non...
security check normally entail? Do you know?
If it was
Arcane
threat
shit, I don't
assessment,
fucking know, Ali.
Then maybe something that scanned Gilius.
Oh,
I know
don't
his
fucking know.
potential. I mean,
Probably.
that's just what makes sense to me.
It.
Leo, do you know of any spells like that? Something that lets you look into somebody at a touch?
Yes, detect thoughts is the obvious one. Certain. It's well within Aurelian's wheelhouse. Probably within yours and mine as well. It's quite mundane.
But if
My
there's
best
something
guess
in
is
Gilius
that-
didn't want to be seen,
Well,
then
we
it
know exactly what that
absolutely
is.
could've flushed it. What?
Whisper.
Yes, that's what I mean, but we don't know what the whisper is.
No.
What
we
if
don't,
Whisper's an
but-
old god?
I think there's a few
And-
stages before we quite reach that.
There's a few things
conclusion.
before that.
I mean, the
But
whole reason
That
why
would be
That's in the-
quite a dramatic escalation.
I do think it's an escalation, but the whole reason why he went to the secret auction was for the piece of the true name of an old god.
It's in the
Correct.
it's in the neighborhood. That level of magic would circumvent all of the wards.
Because when we've met someone similar before, and we were warned probably it's best to not contact them using anything mental. Ellie's looking
That's your
towards
quote.
Leo as she's saying this.
That is true.
You're getting what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I
There's a
don't.
few.
Can we explain magic to me?
Yes, and
Again, good at using
If I could do
items,
that, that'd
not
be a
good at knowing
miracle.
what they do.
If you look into a
Mm.
being made of magic of a higher level of people, something that's mundane or mortal like us looking into their brains can damage you.
God
And
blight.
so, yeah, like when we first had everything.
God, sounds like some fairy tale shit in Sally's books.
It does.
Nightmare shit, more like it.
I
Mm.
think we should also be paying attention to the land of dreams, the realm of dreams as well.
That's the part that I'm.
But that
leaving.
is a very
Yeah.
obvious.
I've got a
potential
holiday
link.
there soon, I imagine, so we'll
Mhm.
see.
Yes. Considering some of these stories that I have heard about creatures from there influencing others' dreams and carrying out acts that not altogether too dissimilar from what Gilius has done, it is within the same wheelhouse entirely.
And
My best
looking-
guess is that's where Yarn's been sent.
Potentially.
Ria, I know that you're. I understand that you're hoping for the best case scenario, of course, but be aware that if this whisper is twisting the mind of Gilead,
It broke.
Bye, AJ.
We lost. Yeah, we lost
You
AJ.
guys. Oh no.
All right, thank you for that input, Ali.
Damn.
Anyway,
Alright, twisting the mind of Gileas, there is a chance that maybe Gileas may target you in when you next go to sleep. Maybe.
Something would be
I
able to
don't
do
know
about
for sure.
that.
I'm just
don't think
saying,
Gillias
perhaps
wants
be
to
on
hurt
your
me.
guard. I don't know if.
Okay, kiddos, let's. Context.
Mhm.
Gilius, I'm going to get him. I've never met a person I can't get. That's why
Have
I'm
you
here.
ever met someone? Have you ever met someone that's been able to do that to Jan?
No, but the beauty of that Emmeline is that guy could try and affect my brain. There's nothing fucking rattling around up here anyway. He's not going to get me.
True, but we don't know the potential that whatever
No,
is
but I
inside of him.
can get items of mind shielding before I go in. This is context for me.
Ria, you mentioned that he fell through the world.
Oh yeah, that was fucking wild. I had my hands on him.
He became incorporeal and fell through the world.
Fell sideways. Straight through.
What?
Yeah,
Literally.
I
Down that way. Gone through reality.
I have a fundamental understanding of teleportation.
Yes.
I'm pretty good at it too.
I've noticed.
It wasn't teleportation.
Nah.
What? Have you ever seen anything like that before, Carol?
Nah. But I'll find out exactly what it is. I've got his master up in a secure location.
Is he okay?
Yeah, what's he a master of?
Blade singing.
Yeah, that
Is he
tracks.
okay?
He's alive.
Blade singing. Just be a wizard.
Please.
I'll give you
Don't do
context. I did track Gilius. He did resurface on the material realm. That's how I found our friend. I only got to them as he was finishing sending Gilius somewhere. When I figure out where that somewhere is, well, lo and behold, I'll know where he is. I'll be able to get him.
I don't.
Right.
Keep us informed and updated, please. And
I feel
don't
like
try to touch him or cast anything on him. Otherwise, you
I
may
can't
end up where
cast, but I
Yan
will
went.
touch him.
I know this is the approach that follows protocol and makes the most sense for getting things done, but I can't help but think that this will make everything harder.
Make what harder?
He's not going to trust us after this. Any chance I had of clearing up that, hey, this wasn't supposed to happen went out the window.
Well, whatever happened has already happened. We can't change the past. But we can try to hope for a better future.
Sure as hell resent it, though.
Can you roll me a persuasion check, Rhea?
I can.
Come on, get it go.
Charisma casters, let's go.
That is a 16 plus 11 for a 27.
3 million
3,502,000.
on a 20-sided
All
dice.
right.
Let's go.
If there is a situation where I'm going to get Gilius, if there is an opportunity for me to bring you along first, I will come get you.
Thank you.
That is the best we have right now.
I mean it. Thank you.
If I come and get you and he's on another plane of existence, I say this with nothing but love. The way I bring people across realms of existence is not fucking pleasant.
I don't care.
We'll see. You might have to.
Oh, I might after, but it's worth it.
Why is he so
He's
important to you?
Regardless.
that I don't know. I've decided that he's my friend. My papa even brought him up.
I don't really. I understand a bit, but we don't know enough about
Thank you for the
Gideon.
debrief, Carol.
I think he's important, and I think he's worth protecting.
What is all of your plan after come morning? Or come tomorrow?
Well,
Let's
fair,
talk
a
jobs.
lot of
What's
it
left to do? Obviously, everything Yan related is kind of fucked right now.
Yeah. All right,
Let me
let's have a
pull up the
look.
list of things.
So, security breaches are done. His research and alchemy experiment, he doesn't have enough context now.
Is there
Blackmail and Lo had a Darian Vlaris. That's in Arvora. I assume you're not doing that.
We were going to look into the missing shipment of silver as well as the
Lucille von
trade
Grau.
silver in Mentarth there with the Von Grau family.
Did we do anything with Glenwood yet?
Yes, that is. All I need to do is meet with her and it should be resolved. But I have the means to
All
block
right.
her.
The servants are gone. Anything in the estate we don't need to worry about anymore. Seals are back up. At least Jan fixed that before he fucked up. Those rogue vampires, if you find them, good. If not,
Yeah.
I'll deal with them. I'll be busy, but
And
if
then
you can
there's
find them.
I think.
the messenger from Alatar Morn as well.
Is there the still the mission to the outpost, the Davis outpost?
There it is.
It could be good for us to get out of the city for a bit.
I would rather be close unless Yan can.
Doesn't
find us
matter
there.
with me, Rhea.
No.
If you're going to the outpost, I've been there before. I can get there. Also,
Alright.
he pats you on the
it could be
shoulder.
worth-
You will never outrun me.
Fair. I just didn't want to make it difficult for you.
Right.
It makes sense to do the stuff that we've already started on.
Hmm.
We got information on with the Dagger of Secession. I think that was for the Von Graus.
Yes, I know that was for the Glenwoods, which
Yeah.
is to be resolved.
Also related to the silver, so all those three jobs feel like they're kind of in a triangle with each other a little bit.
I feel like maybe if we divide and conquer, perhaps in the
Okay.
coming day. Just I don't think it'd be a good idea. You said you were to organize a meeting with Never Glenwood. Maybe a smaller group might be better.
I think
Sure.
we should stay together in case there's a fight, though.
I don't think the Glenwood one would be complicated or a fight or anything of that, but I do think that the missing shipment of silver could potentially be more dangerous, especially if smugglers have taken it.
So, let's
So-
assume you've got Silver, Navaglinwood, Von Grau, Outpost, and if those rogue vampires show up, them. Four
Mhm.
and a half, 5 jobs.
Yeah.
Focus on them. If you could look into those vampires, that would be helpful. Because I'm now dealing with this Gilius mess.
Have you found any information on it that we can use as a starting point?
Rogue vampires, roughly last seen. I doesn't have to pull off the map, not Carol. I just want to get names right. Port Crestic. Last we heard their movements. Last report.
Right.
If you're heading to the other outpost,
Elio-
it's on the way.
Elio point to Aurelian. Maybe if there's any taverns near there, there's always going to be ghost stories. More often than not, they may be true. Perhaps you could work your charm and see if we have any rumors about vampires in the area.
We can certainly try.
If you want, we can prioritize the vampires on the way to the outpost, and then once we get done with that, we can do.
Where is the Von Grau person? Do you have any information on that? Where are they? What do we know?
Yes, we do. I
Alright.
found
to
out
the west,
where
weren't
they
they?
are. What was that, Annie?
I think out to the west, maybe there's a.
I had the information on their
East.
shop. Yes, and I found out the information on where their business is, where they are held up.
Right, so Von Graus to the east, Outpost and Vampires to the west. Silver also kind of to the east. Or northeast.
Cottage
Right,
2
the-
days east of Kerrigan. There we go.
The Infinite Quill is the Von Graus shop where they
Yep.
based around.
Look into it. I only asked this because you're handling this quite well. Do any of you want to speak to the master before I finish my interrogation?
Please.
I would like to go out and have a look.
We'll see how amicable he is to talking. Maybe 2 people, no more. So, Emily and Rhea.
What am I allowed to tell him and
Sounds
not
good.
tell him?
Uh,
Can I explain
use your
what
best
happened?
judgment. He's not in the best way.
If he's hurt, am I allowed to heal him?
His wounds have been healed.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't walk you there. I can't reveal where the chamber is, but hands in, torture on 3.
Jesus.
And the 3 of you get, and you're in this very dimly lit. You're not sure if it's very below ground or very up in the clouds, but there is a dimly lit chamber. There is an individual kind of just standing in the room, kind of pacing. Looks a bit impatient. Wiry, sharp-eyed half elf, probably late 60s, long black hair, streaked with silver. In a tight knot, very much so old Evan Sword School style. Eyes that have a hint of lavender at the edge. Navy robes, sleeping robes. As he flinches when Carol gets there, he goes, "Friend, let's just talk already."
I'll look at Carol and then I'll walk forward. Are you Master Kakash? Like, Rhea's like very much like she looks concerned and worried. Like she's not trying to be like her or anything.
Yes, I am Master Kokosh. Why do you need me?
I'm Rhea.
Things make more sense. You betrayed him then.
No, I didn't.
You betrayed him then.
Yan wasn't supposed to be there, and I was supposed to be in charge, and he wasn't supposed to do what he did.
I do not
I
know,
tried to
Jan.
stop this from happening.
I tell you like your brute friend. I'm not telling you are a Saint Gilius. You
I
can
know you're
torture.
not.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm not going to do anything except for tell you what happened. Because I want you to be able to make an informed decision.
Can you up your volume a little bit?
Sorry,
me, please.
I'm talking real low today.
Yeah, you are.
I think your level
Sorry.
is still too low.
Sorry, I've got a little bit of a headache, and it's making me not talk as
I
loud
have
as
you
I
at
usually do.
200%, and you're barely peaking like
It's the same
minus
here.
25.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to ask you to tell me where he's gone. I just want to tell you what happened. I want you to know everything, not just the very rushed explanation I assume you got from Gilius. Is that okay?
Do I have a choice in this?
As much of a choice
Look
as I
at
can
me.
give you.
I do not have
You
a
don't
choice in
have to
this.
listen to me.
I doubt that. Say what you want,
You
little
don't
girl.
have
I
to.
don't care. You can kill me. I will not betray a student of mine.
I don't want to kill you. I wouldn't. I haven't known Gilius for long, but he's a friend. And the whole reason why I asked him to come was because I wanted to help keep him safe.
Yeah, he has heard that many times.
I know.
More honeyed
I know
words
he has.
from a pretty face. He's a fool.
No, I mean it.
I'm sure you
Because
do.
if he's I don't trust the whisper that he has.
Kept him more safe than you, didn't it?
Is it safe?
Why would I tell you anything about the boy?
You wouldn't.
You
Especially
are
not with how you've
correct.
been treated here.
Oh, they started off plenty nice, do not worry. But frustration runs deep, doesn't it, friend? As Carl just like, you'll talk eventually, old man. Trust you me, you will.
I wanted to help him so that he didn't have to keep feeling like he had to run from people and that he couldn't make any friends.
The weapon is always better when it's yours, isn't it?
I didn't want him to be a weapon.
I'm sure you didn't.
I didn't.
That's okay. Tell me as many times as you want. Whatever helps you sleep.
I don't think any of this will help me sleep. This makes it worse.
Yeah.
It'd be much easier to just pretend like it didn't happen. It wasn't real.
Yeah. I advise him against trusting you. These noble families are always like this.
I don't really understand how noble families work.
Convenient answer.
No, I'm from the Woad. These are my employers. I asked him to come because I was afraid that
So I
whatever
hope you
he
see who
was
you're working
learning
for.
about us. Unfortunately, I can't explain why I'm here to you. Not in a way that I trust you.
Nothing you say matters.
No, it probably doesn't.
You're here for your own conscience, I think.
No, I'm here in case you're able to talk to him. Everyone
I don't
sleeps.
think I could talk to anyone in here, even if I wanted to.
Everyone sleeps.
You think they'll let me sleep?
Of course. People will die without sleep. I don't know if you'll be able to have restful sleep or long sleep, but you'd have to have some amount of it.
You make my situation sound so nice.
I don't. I'm not trying to. I can't help in this situation.
Why are you here, little girl?
Because if you're able to talk to him, I was wanting to know if you would pass along the message that said I didn't plan for any of this to happen and that I'm sorry.
Perhaps you'll see him sooner than I do.
I hope so. Regardless of what happens.
No, this your employers will kill me. They're going to.
I hope not.
They will.
Why?
Do not mistake them. They will tell you otherwise, perhaps. They will do what they
Why?
want. Because what they do to me here. What am I meant to do? Tell the authorities? Carlos goes, enough, old man. He just looks and he raises an eyebrow. It's dangerous to let a prisoner talk for so long. I could get in your head.
I just want Gillies to know that I'm sorry. Because this isn't how this was supposed to happen.
I tell him when I'm in the grave. When we both meet in the afterlife after your employer has killed me and him. I tell him you're sorry for killing him.
I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
All intentions are so good. And Carl just barks, enough, old man. I think there's been enough
Yes.
I assume Carol takes us back.
Do you need any assistance, Karen?
I've got my means. The old codger will talk. Oh, we have ways.
It's a matter of if he says the right thing. That is the tricky part.
I have ways. And if I don't, our Lord will have many ways. Death isn't always the end, old man. And as he says that, he grabs the hand of Rhea and Em and sends you back.
As that was happening, back in Carol's room or in the estate, I assume he didn't leave us in his room.
Nah,
Um,
outside his room.
Yeah. Leo, are you okay? You seem a little quiet.
Leo is nervously pacing back and forth.
Yeah. Yep. You right?
Worried. Yeah, fine, just worried.
About what? Specifically, like there's a lot of things to be worried about. I understand, but please talk to us. We can help.
Not yet. Not until I have my mind clear. This is seeing a wizard as powerful as Yan be neutralized
get
in
it.
a second is
I
terrifying.
get it.
Ellie, how's Yan?
No change. Yet. I don't know. I think we're just going to have to wait it out.
Physically, he seems fine.
Yeah. Physically, he's fine. He's just non-responsive. Can I say, was that Leo brushing off the question? Or was
Roll
that
me insight.
honest?
It's a third insight check of the night.
Yeah, I wonder fucking why. I mean, what?
You're acting very off, to be fair.
Like, this
Yeah,
is not
come on.
Leo. Normally, Leo would be like, can I, like, look at Jan's body? Can I, like, poke around? Can I take notes?
Can I
we'll
can I
get to
guard the
that.
codices?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
That's
does this mean
22.
I can go in his book, in his library?
22 insight.
Leo is shit scared. Leo is literally shit scared and panicking. He's full of nervous energy, and he needs to do something to burn it off. The pacing is a way of feeling busy.
Is there a
Yes.
library here?
Of course there is. It's Jan's office, or near Jan's office anyway. We can head there if you want, but
Maybe there's some information about the dream realm that we could look into.
Yeah.
I think one of the best things that we can do as well is to sleep and not go into this tired and
I
ill-rested.
agree.
It's also
Are
getting
you
about the
insane?
24-hour mark.
Yeah.
Sleeping is the worst thing we can be doing right now.
Leo,
No, it is the best.
please think about this logically.
I am. I'm the only person who is.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're thinking about this
distracted,
like a
you're busy, You're
researcher.
elsewhere.
I need everyone to please remain calm.
I am.
I am calm.
Certainly not.
Leo is the only
Yes,
person
we
panicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leo's the only one panicking.
I love it. Everyone's just straight faced, just chillax, and Aurelian's like, everyone needs to be calm.
Are you seriously saying that? Anyways. If you need to rest, go rest. I'll make sure Leo gets back down. Until we have more information, we can't do anything. And we have jobs to do. Right?
Make sure he sleeps.
Absolutely.
Allie goes to post up in the room where Yan is, and just like gets a cot organized so she can
Yeah.
sleep in the same room.
So
Emmeline, are you able to go take care of Ali?
I do not think I need to take care of her. Ali will sleep. She will rest. She is fine. Ria, what is your plan?
I don't have one right now. There's nothing we can do.
Try to rest then. I know sleep probably won't come easy, but at least try.
Sleeping, that's the problem. It's the dreaming.
Leo,
We know.
can you please come with me to the library? Maybe we could find some more information about the dreams so that we may rest.
Yeah, library. Library, yeah.
And while we head off, like, I'm assuming that based on the kind of backgrounds that we share, Aurelian's probably going to be able to tell that Emmeline's also clocked something.
Oh yeah.
And he's just going to, like, give her a look of, like, I know you know.
Yeah.
But let me handle this.
Right. I'll see you in the morning. Let me know what you find. It's like
Absolutely.
perfect. Come on, Ria. Let's head towards the rooms.
And we begin a little bit of research. Whatever we can. At least Aurelian's going to try to find research. I'm assuming Leo's probably knows what books to look into.
Oh, I'm an archivist. I could probably find anything on the Realm of Dreams near immediately.
Look, you know Jan's system. You've been working with him long enough. Roll me investigation though, because you're a bit frazzled.
Sure. I won't take the archivist advantage. Investigation. Yeah, 21.
Yeah, so you find books like Dream Realm is a place. It's a gap in the Tavis knowledge. It's not like well researched because it's a very rare ability. But the like blanket information on Zarthel. It's where you go when you sleep. Everyone is protected by their own kind of soul, their little bubble that they get when they go there. There are creatures that roam throughout that can pierce into your bubble. There are the Nightmare Court. They can affect you. There are creatures that are good. There are creatures that are bad. There's reports of Nightmare Court creatures possessing the bodies of mortals and people getting caught in the dream realm because they don't have a body to return to when they wake. And the running hypothesis of why nightmare creatures do what they do is because they only experiencing things like a dream, like throwing a punch in a dream doesn't feel right. So when they possess a body, they want to see what everything feels like to be real. So they go around, they do a lot of very extreme things. They fall in love, they have children, they have, that's why we have the Dream Touch Sorcerer. Plug for us, great subclass. There is a lot of things that they do. They love quick, they hate quick, they often murder, especially some of the more twisted nightmare creatures, because a lot of twisted people dream about taking a life, but they want to see what it actually feels like. Nightmare creatures are horrifying because they are just uninhibited emotion is what they want. They want emotion without morals. They want to experience.
While Leo's getting this information, Aurelian's just gonna sit down across and go, you wanna tell me what's going on?
No.
Why?
There is a complete sentence.
And why is a question.
Aurelian. No.
There's something you know. There's
No.
something you're not telling us. And I know you're scared. You're not scared because of what threat there may be to wizards. You can tell me.
No.
Can you please tell me? If
No.
we are going to be continuing to work together, even with all of us in complete agreement, already have suffered consequences from the things that we cannot foresee. And you know better than any of us that information is knowledge. That a narrative has power. Are you going to allow this to be a good ending or a bad ending?
No.
You came to me when I made mistakes. When there was trouble. I made many mistakes within our group. Any potential good relationships we may have had together, I spoiled.
No.
I wouldn't have been on the right step to remedy and fix any of them if it weren't for somebody to listen to me. It would be cruel of me and unkind of me to not return that favor. And you may not want to speak of it now. I understand. But in order for us to be prepared, we need to trust one another. And trust that things can come back.
I know.
So when you're ready, do so. But don't let it grow into something you don't want.
No. No.
You're smarter than that.
No.
You're the smartest person in the group.
Hmm.
I'm sure you've already figured out what happened. And there's some reason you're not telling us. We can't have people growing suspicious of you.
No.
We need to be able to trust you.
You can.
Then I'll have faith. Since you had faith in me. But this is the one time. Emmeline is suspicious of you as well.
I'll speak very plainly. You have no reason to mistrust me. Please, trust me.
I will try. But that is all I can do. Because of this faith that we have in one another. The others, maybe, but maybe not so much.
Yeah.
All right. Go to bed,
shit,
Leo.
I need to apologize to Poppet.
You'll figure it out. In the morning, or evening, or whatever it is, it's bright, but I'm tired. And I'm sure you are as well. So stop pondering. Decide what you're going to do. then go to bed. Sleep on it. All right.
Sleep well. And I'll start pulling out the brazier, the incense and the herbs. And I'll begin the ritual for Find Familiar. I'll mark off the ingredients.
Who all is sleeping tonight?
Nope.
Emmeline? Rhea? Aurelian? Ali, are you sleeping? Okay. So, as you all bed down for the night, trying to get whatever little scraps of rest. First things first, Leo, can you give me a con save for the night for if you're not sleeping?
Damn Skippy.
Des, just for context, Ali is purposefully trancing.
23.
Sorry? You're okay for now? Our other three who do need to bed down and sleep, find yourself drawn to this hazy place. It's at first for a while, it feels like you're camping. Or you're muted if you're trying to speak. Okay. Each Aurelian, Rhea, Emmeline, you look around, almost like on a water's edge. As each of you sleep, you see something. It starts small, almost like a flicker of sadness on where a face would be. You see, as it starts, a creature, a person, half glowing, half shadowed, almost like a moth-winged child, but as it stands up, it grows taller to adulthood. Never quite in focus. It speaks just like a whisper. You're all dangerous. I will protect him, even from you, if I must. Do not search for him. Give up that desperate search. Consider this a warning. Don't force me to come after you again. And the creature of half shadow, half light kind of flickers in and out of existence. And where you sleep. Let's change to a battle map as creatures form in your nightmare for those of you that are sleeping tonight.
Oh,
And I only have 3 of 5, which makes this great.
Excellent.
Oh,
Let's put this
I
back
missed
into
out on
work.
combat?
Yeah.
You're missing out on combat, Nate.
What
So
happens
let
when
me
you're
delete
Yeah,
people
asleep?
off
fucking
the
sleep.
map. We have no Ali. We have no Leo. As these creatures like brains that float and this large creature manifests of nightmare, tentacles down, it's just...
I gotta watch the stream to see the map. Sad.
Let me just get initiative order up here. As the nightmare creatures manifest. This is the second combat now in a minute that our party has looked different to what I had planned because not everyone decided to be present.
It's purple. Fucking good roll. God damn. Woo. Pop off, people. Pop off.
Let me just double check the stats on these.
How you doing,
things.
Nate? If you say no, I'm gonna cry.
I'm furious I don't get to go into combat.
Nate, AJ,
What?
would you like
Yeah?
to operate one of the mind killers?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you kidding me?
Okay,
Oh,
I'm going to
God.
add this to Nate and AJ, and controlled and edited by AJ and Nate. There we go.
Mhm.
You guys should be able to see
They're
the
better
map
at
now.
combat than I am.
You can have a little quick
Fine.
read
Which
of those abilities, and can you roll me initiative for each of them? I'll let you guys do the roll for them.
We have a,
AJ,
yeah,
you're
and
the one on the
which-
left. Nate, you're the one on the right. I'm going to mark it.
all right,
AJ,
awesome.
you're
we
blue.
have a character sheet or something for
I'm
them?
blue.
You should now if you check
There we
your
go, there.
compendium.
Yeah, I see it. It's top of the compendium.
The
Not
mind
compendium,
killers.
Oh,
That's not a friendly name.
There you go. Got a 4. You're welcome, guys.
I will say this. If you purposely try to sandbag these creatures, I will take the privilege away from you.
Oh no, Des. What's our mission here?
I'm worried about them doing the opposite.
Your
What are you
creature,
talking about?
your purpose
What about Nate?
is to subdue and kill the dream manifestations of these creatures.
Okay.
I will also say,
Are we hidden or no?
you are also both immune, and the thing that's not written on this, you are both immune to the voiceless talker's psionic manifestations. If you are caught in the blast.
Yeah, it already says that.
Oh,
our
perfect, it
sheet.
does. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Let me roll. I didn't realize
Are
that.
we hidden at the moment, Des, or no?
No, that you manifest this dream. The
Damn.
dream is not surprised. So, let
The
me get
dream
this
is not
sending edition.
surprising.
Let's change this up. This is bad, by the way, guys. This was an encounter built for 5 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is this like a you die in the game, you die in real life kind of situation?
I
or-
suppose we're going to find out.
You don't know.
Right in the
Your
game,
mind makes it real, Neo.
First up, as
Um,
everything begins to shatter around, the dream becomes true. The faint smell of petrichor as whisper leaves. Emmeline, you're up first.
Sweet.
Petrichor?
Emmeline is going to leap into action. She
Petrichor is
does
the
not
smell
like
of
these
after rain.
creatures.
Ah.
Does not like what she is seeing here. Emily, Hexblade's curse on this one over here, the one
AJ?
that's marked blue, and basically
Yep.
like vaulting over the table almost towards it.
Sorry, I've got a full paragraph to read here.
AJ, you're gonna be attacked. I hate to tell you this, buddy, but you're gonna be rapiered.
Yeah, it's fine. Roll for it.
Is
Do I have any?
that's a
resistances
19,
or
but because of the Hexblade
immunities?
curse, a 19 equals a crit. I'm sorry, AJ.
You also get a thing because of that. With your new dagger.
Yeah. True, I get to glimpse a memory of my opponent to visions
Oh, you don't
of
have a shared
betrayal or
memory.
regret, but I don't know if this creature would have regret.
You just see yourself stabbing this creature
regret
as it goes.
enabling it. Alright, let me get some dice out for this.
I assume that's the noise it makes.
It's
Glimpse
like a
of
brain on
regret.
a
It's
stick.
just-
It's close enough.
Glimpse of
Yeah.
regret. It's just like them like spilling their cereal this morning.
It's applying for an
It's like,
arts degree
"Aw."
for university and getting a student loan for it. Fuck.
Damn.
Ooh.
Ouch. Ouch.
Raph is furiously mathing right now to kill AJ.
Okay, so question here for damage does. With the bloody slash, does that get impacted by the crit given it's on the same
That
roll?
gets crit. Yeah, that gets crit.
Oh, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
So I get to double dice.
you
no.
double the bloody slash. So yeah, you kind of.
Yeah, I get to double dice. Cool.
And how many are you starting with?
2.
Sorry, 2. So I'm starting with 2, and I'd
Oh.
say so 4 rapier damage dice, and I just got max damage on 2 of them. I apologize.
I don't. Apparently, this was a combat made for 5 people, and we have 3.
Also, my minions rolled ass on fucking initiative. I will say.
Yeah,
So they both rolled
minions.
4.
Yeah, we're
Let's put-
sandbagging.
Let's put
Twinsies.
a.
I had rolled a
Blade
16 and a
Flourish-
9 on the dice for these two things.
Blade flourish on that.
Not Dexy. Good to know.
Hang on. The sheet's wrong, Des.
Where?
Oh no, I'm misreading. Sorry. No, I'm stupid. Don't worry. I saw int and went, yeah, that's initiative.
I don't think it's going to matter for you, buddy.
No, I think
Yeah, I
I'm.
don't.
You're about to be deleted, homie.
Sludge.
So that's 70 points of damage.
Yeah, cool. You almost doubled my hit points.
I'm sorry.
Emily, that's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Emmeline is effective.
Okay, Rhea,
Bing.
you're up next.
Hi, that's me. Sorry, I was so distracted. I had a plan, and then I heard 70 damage, and then my brain stopped working.
Oh, that felt good.
Thanks for controlling that one, AJ.
You're welcome. I assume it regenerates.
We'll see.
What do you mean?
If they go too quick,
Yeah,
it
my
100%,
tome
don't
of
worry.
my totem of undying pops.
Okay, so I'm gonna use I think a hypnotic pattern on myself. And then I'm going to quicken spell Ray of Frost on
Hypnotic pattern. What are you trying to do with hypnotic pattern?
oh sorry, no, not hypnotic pattern, mirror image.
Mirror
sorry.
image.
Yeah.
Mirror image so that it's harder for them to hit me, and then I'm gonna Ray of Frost Nate's brain.
Okay.
It's already slow.
It's
I
gonna
want to make
fly
it slower.
speed.
I want to make it slower. I don't want it to get anywhere near me. I don't want anything
don't wanna-
anywhere near me.
We don't want you walking, gamer.
Yeah, sorry. No walking, no flying, nothing.
It's also got a
Ah,
ranged
the-
ability,
it-
don't worry.
Yeah.
Now I've got Coltzimer's.
Oh.
Because it's very
The
fast.
plus hit is 8.
Very clever.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Hits.
Okay. Nice. Very cool. So that's 2d8. Nice. $13.
13 damage, Nate.
Yeah, got it.
Cool.
Perfect.
And then I'm moving. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeet.
Goodbye. I heard something
Why?
about a ray of something. I don't. The brains are not affected by, so I don't want to be near that. 10, 15,
You don't know that.
No, it was a psionic
True.
manifestation. It wasn't a ray.
I also just don't want to be near bad guys.
All right.
Anyways,
Aurelian.
I'm squishy.
I'm the bad guy.
Alrighty.
I'm the bad guy. Donna.
No, Nate's the bald guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry. My bad.
Technically, you're both bald because you're just brains.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh, why does everything cost an action? Unoptimized.
Because
how could I do this to
Because
myself?
this is D&D.
Day.
Crying actually now costs an action. I'm really sorry. It used to be a free action, but the economy lately.
You can
The
buy
economy's
the
in
upgrade,
shambles.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, can I buy
That's
crit
nice.
this? That'd be awesome.
You can, yeah.
You don't need to.
Fuck yes.
Aurelian is going to move. Hold on. I need to read something real quick.
You
Okay,
almost would
got
have
it,
killed me
got it.
without the crit.
Aurelian is going to move towards the entrance of this tent first. And he is going to say to Emmeline, I've got you covered. Go after. Do that again. And have a bardic inspiration.
Do it again.
You know,
And-
let's do it
More,
again.
please.
Mhm.
I knew you did it once, but not enough. Sorry. Again.
And in Celestial, Aurelian is actually is going to start his counter charm. So anybody, so within 30 feet, that is going to be Rhea and Emmeline, and Aurelian himself have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Nice.
Okay.
Pretty poggies.
So, end of your turn?
Until the end of my next turn.
So, and are you finished your turn?
Yes.
Okay. My turn. This one is going to fly. Where's Emily? Let's get away from you. So-
Nar.
No.
Nar.
Will I do? Yeah, well, I might do this first. Aurelian, can you make me an intelligence saving throw, please?
An intelligence saving throw.
Please.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because I
Can't
want
believe
to.
you've done this.
Why you do this?
15.
15 fails.
Hwa, 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 hwa.
That's
Get him
wild.
dead.
We're level 6. That's wild.
Go on,
Good
Dad,
combat
get him.
for 5 people, by the way.
I know, but still, any
You take
like a saving throw
32
above, say,
points
15.
of psychic damage as it blasts out with its flay ability.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
That's its manifestation power. You're still up, I assume.
Yes.
So
30 HP at level 6 would be very sad.
let's go.
Not unheard of.
It's Psionic Blast then, since we'll give you a nice ranged hit. That is 22 to hit you.
I'm sorry, did
Yes,
you just
that
have to
does hit
Miku Miku beam?
That is going to be 13 more points of force damage as it gives out this psionic pulse of energy.
Got it.
And then it's going to call out in a language unbeknownst to any of you, I believe, to
I understand.
what is
it's fine.
Leo, as it says, kill that one.
Him? Dead right now.
Which for that one is Aurelian. And it's your turn.
Go
Oh,
get him.
wonderful. The brain
Go get
is
him.
going to hover right up towards Aurelian.
What sound does
Yeah,
your
I've got
brain
enough.
make as it hovers over?
Blib, 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 blib.
It goes,
Just T-poses over.
That's kind of cool.
I'm going to make a concealing strike. I will.
Oh, actually, you sure you want to?
Yep. Because then.
should you not have done that before you moved,
Read
though?
what?
It's a ranged.
Yeah, do it before.
Oh,
It's
it's ranged. Oh, then I'm going to do the melee one.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we want
yeah,
grapple
that
because we
makes
want
more
to see if we
sense.
can do the other feature.
Yeah.
Do the paragraph. Do the paragraph,
Yeah.
please.
Are you
Do
gonna
the 3
brain slurp
paragraphs.
him?
Yeah.
You're about to get your
Cool.
brain slurped.
So the two kind of parasitic claws are going to come out, and
The image of
take a
what this
swipe
creature is
at-
now in the stream topics for those interested.
awesome.
It's just a warm hug.
Just so you guys
Yes.
know what we're talking about with the paragraph, it is 289 words.
Fine.
Make a claw
Just
attack
FYI.
against
He still has his
Aurelian.
spinal column.
Yeah, Aurelian's about to get a lot smarter.
19 to hit.
That does hit.
Yeah.
2d4. Where's my other d4? Yeah.
That's not too bad.
That's
What
not
else?
all
The
of them, my
spinal
guy.
column looks
You
like a
take,
tentacle as well.
6 points of slashing damage, and you are grappled.
Okay.
And then I've got.
It also does more than just slashing.
Yeah.
For the claw.
It's slashing plus
plus
psychic.
2d, yeah,
Plus
yeah.
psychic,
Sick.
plus
Thank you.
2d6 more.
Yeah.
All right. You take 7 more psychic damage.
Can I say this
Okay.
next bit?
And I'm hiding
Can I
behind.
say it? You're not hiding.
No, that
There's
next
something
bit is
that
an action.
activates-
No.
further
It's an.
turn. That's not. That's
Is
you
it an
can't do
action?
that.
Yeah.
No, that's under
yeah.
action.
Oh,
can't
damn.
do both. That's broken. No.
Damn.
That'd be too
and
much.
that's
But
that's gonna
Aurelian,
end-
you're grappled.
All right. Sounds good.
Aurelian, would you like to reveal how much HP you're on?
We're level
Emily.
6. 58 damage on a rotation is
This
crazy.
was for 5 people.
I don't
What- I'm
care.
sorry.
It's
How
a
much-
rotation.
How much HP did you have? Sorry, I had a window open.
One.
One.
Oh, it's all right. I put it in session chat for you.
Operation
Say Aurelian. God. Oh, shit.
Operation Mind Kill
Who's gonna
Aurelian.
shake?
Okay, yep, I heard that right. Cool.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, that's where it's going, Des.
Cool. I'm gonna beeline over here to the one next to Aurelian that's grappled onto him. That's going to be a bonus.
That's a beautiful
action.
cone.
I have a turn first. I don't want to be in that
Why
cone.
would you say that, Des?
That's a beautiful
bonus
cone.
Bonus
Oh,
action to
yeah.
cast Hex on this creature here, and I'm going to attack with Booming Blade at it.
Shield. Oh wait.
My bad.
I was like, wait a second, it has shield?
Wait.
cannot
Wrong
build the
character
brain.
sheet. That's fine.
That is...
No, guys, the thing you don't know, this is the brains of Ali and Leo.
Rest
No,
That's a
Ali ain't
24 to
that
hit.
smart. That's a 16 int.
That hits.
Sweet. Let's do some calculating.
Calculator. Numbers plus numbers equals more numbers. Wow.
Emmeline's really like, yeah, mathematically, you're fucked.
Wow.
I love it how, yeah, every time Emmeline hits, it's just like, all right, we've got like a minute of fill time while the maths
Yeah,
happens.
it's barbarian math.
Out.
Quick,
out
everyone
of
get your
this.
shitty humor in. Get the brain rot out.
I was gonna say, it's
Oh, wait,
like
no, we're gonna brain rot
Zamani last
Aurelian
time.
next.
I'm writing it in. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any other type of humor than shitty humor.
If I had a nickel for every single time that Aurelian has been in combat and ended up with 1 health, I'd have 3 nickels.
We
think
should have more
That's a lot of
nickels.
nickels.
I think you might have more nickels in the future.
Right,
really
that
hope
is 35 damage.
What is better than none?
35 damage.
Gone.
No.
Oh yeah, you're taking some damage first.
Did you take damage?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Ray of
Oh,
Ray of
Yeah.
Frost.
Ray of Frost.
Rhea.
my mistake. You weren't tracking it on the token itself, so that's why I'm.
Oh no, I wasn't. I was being an old school DM and writing it down like a
That's
civilized human.
That's good. That's good. Can you guys tell what would have happened if it got another turn?
Do it, AJ.
Yeah. All right, so Mind Wipe. A humanoid grappled by the Mind Killer must succeed on a DC 12 Strength save, or the Mind Killer enters the humanoid's body. While inside a humanoid, the Mind Killer has total cover against attacks and other effects originating outside the humanoid, and the only action the Mind Killer can take is to leave the body, exiting in an unoccupied space within 5 foot. When a humanoid ends their turn with the Mind Killer inside of them, they must succeed on a DC 13 con save or take 10 necrotic damage. If the humanoid is reduced to 0 hit points, they die and the Mind Killer takes over the body, which regains hit points equal to the humanoid's hit point maximum. The Mind Killer retains their int, wisdom,
Okay,
and
then.
charisma scores, their understanding of deep speech and undercommon, and their telepathy. They otherwise adopt the target's statistics and can take the actions the creature could take. They know everything the creature knew, including spells, class features, traits, and languages. If the body is reduced to 0 hit points after the Mind Killer takes control, the Mind Killer must leave it. And then basically the last bit is you can attempt to pretty much make a lobotomy check to try and remove the Mind Killer from the
If
host.
you have a sharp instrument or medical tools, you can make a DC. I think it's, or it doesn't have a DC.
15.
DC 15 wisdom medicine check to remove the Mind Killer from the body.
Fucking
Yeah, lobotomy check.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They were fire. If they rolled better initiative, this could have been really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
If
so
we
glad
weren't
they
reduced to
didn't.
paste by Emmeline.
Yeah, Emily
Thanks,
nerfs
Emily.
incoming next
I
patch notes, don't
apologize.
worry.
Hey, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah. Can you do a balancing pass on this, Des?
Yeah, I will, don't worry.
Yeah. Thanks.
Emily, end of your turn?
Yeah.
Rhea.
End of your turn after killing
My
both of us.
turn.
God damn it.
Yay. I'm gonna move. 5, 10, 20.
Thank you to my
Good try, Nate.
minions.
We almost got there.
I'm not gonna.
That's okay.
Wait,
I tried.
switch my mind.
If you'd gotten
I
better
tried
initiative,
both.
that could have been fucked up.
Mhm.
Where-
You know.
I was going to Wither and Bloom to heal Aurelian some, but now there's not a bad guy beside Aurelian.
What's the
Logic
radius on
dictates
Wither
he's
Bloom?
okay then.
Huh?
What's the radius on Wither and Bloom?
Not enough to hit him.
Okay.
Not unless you want to go be friends with him. Which I
I mean-
personally wouldn't recommend.
I mean, look at him. Wood.
Yeah, that's beside the point, okay? 10.
That's a different question, Des.
It's so hard to see the lines. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't really go anywhere.
Hey, Jez, can we get a full art of the other guy too, please?
You can. It's the MCDM one, but I will not be. It has a gun for MCDM gave all their mind flayers guns. I've ignored that and changed it out because I don't know
So
why.
funny.
But it's in stream talk.
Why
It's
does
just
it-
it's an American fucking company. Of course they gave it guns.
Okay,
That's a
you're not
mind
wrong,
flayer?
but-
It's
are you
a
talking about?
it's
I was
it's a
try- I was
voiceless
trying to give-
talker technically.
I was trying to give Aurelian free healthcare.
We were.
Pew pew.
That was a mental health
think it
checkup.
I
Yeah.
don't think it works that way.
That's exactly what was happening. He would have healed.
Oh god.
Back to full.
Yeah.
Aurelian's int would have gone up.
I mean,
Exactly.
I mean, you say that, yeah, but
But no brain.
I don't want
No.
a lobotomy.
No, not
You know
no
they
brain,
still-
two brain.
You know they still do that, right? Like, like lobotomies still
Yeah.
happen.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do things. Oh well, I need to be able to see him to do things regardless. So fuck it. I guess I will move into your cone of wonder.
Please do something.
15,
The cone of wonder.
25.
It's
There,
a
I'm gonna go another
beautiful
30.
cone. It's a
know it
beautiful
is.
cone.
I literally can't get out of your beautiful cone. So instead,
Actually, that's a beautiful line as well.
That is a really nice
Not-
line.
That's not a line.
That's a really good just circle as well, like a firewall size. There's so many good templates that would fit into that.
Okay, I'm gonna lightning bolt.
Based.
Oh,
I'm rolling decks. I'm rolling.
We're rolling!
Rolodex. Again?
Find his address, quick.
18.
18.
Last time I checked.
Bitch.
Last time I checked.
He succeeds. So he takes 46 instead.
Who wants to make the 46 joke this time? Whose turn is it? 46 damage. That's a lot of damage.
I am the 46 joke.
Yeah.
Oh.
So-
19.
19 halved to
Nice.
No,
9.
no. That was. Oh wait, I only rolled 4. I rolled max on 2.
Oh.
Or should I roll all
We
6 and
always
then
roll
half
the
it?
max dice
Or-
and then half that.
I've set it up twice in a row. Here, let me move
You do
together.
this. You've been doing this since the first campaign.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it too, probably.
I understand that. Yeah.
And it's okay.
Actually, that's way better. 1, 2, 3, 4. I rolled max on 4 dice, and then 2 5s, and then a 3 and a 4.
Okay.
Nice.
12, 24, 34, 38, 39, 40, 41.
41. That's 20 damage. This is why we always roll the max.
That's
Because
fair.
there's one more damage.
Okay. End of your turn.
Yes.
Aurelian, why you doing?
Uh,
You're looking
Sorry,
submissive
Aurelian.
and brain suckable tonight, I might add.
God damn it.
Suck it up like a Slurpee.
Please, you don't want my brain. There are far more clever people in my group.
Wow.
And he's
Wow.
going to use that as Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah, that's a good joke.
That's
He
wisdom,
is going
isn't it?
to. Yes, but he is going to sorrowful fade it, so it's going to be a charisma save instead.
Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. 18.
18?
18, 16 on the dice.
He did
It's a
the same
charming
thing to me.
motherfucker. It's fine.
He's got a +2.
It's-
He's dapper.
Yeah, that's fucked.
It's
But
not
imagine the
mine.
sound that'd
Tentacles.
make.
Okay, you know,
I've seen
makes
this
sense.
movie.
Did that.
No, you haven't
As
seen this
a-
movie.
He's gonna like use his words and like use the movement to like tell the joke.
Use your words.
Then he's going to use his bonus action to summon his wings. And then
It doesn't work. Just fuck this.
move.
I mean,
60
technically
feet.
they've been used today, have they not? In the bathtub. You haven't had a long
Yeah.
rest.
I didn't summon them.
Yeah.
They were out and used. The
that's
past
fair,
few times
last-
I've always told you when that happens, you mark that off for the day.
Right. Are we still within like physical form?
For in
In the
terms
same
of
plane?
abilities and usage of your spell slots, you haven't finished a long rest. You don't have it back.
Well, shit.
Well,
Relatable.
fuck.
So that means I don't get my spell slots back either. Oh wait.
Wrong campaign.
I feel like that's like a.
Imagine not
oopsie
being able to
poopsie.
fly.
Aurelian's going to like detangle himself from like the mess of like the other creature and go. Right, I've done my part. Emmeline, go get him. Another bardic inspiration. Is going to move 30 feet around the tent.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Now it's a lion.
Is it?
Nope, but I've
Not
got a
with you.
perfecto thing here.
I don't like that.
I mean, math. Not math.
Meteor swarm, yeah.
No. I just gotta. It's one of these
Why
squares. So
is it
15 there,
there?
15 there. Perfect. 2 people, 15-foot cone. Love to see you. Can you give me in saves?
Wait.
Where's your cone hitting?
You and Emmeline.
I
Okay.
shockingly can.
Got it. What save am I doing?
Intelligence.
Wow.
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 What is my intelligence?
We've been the Eldritch Scribe. This is our own Wilson impersonation night. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Okay, that's
12, fail. Emmeline.
Yep, I'm adding the bardic inspiration to that. That's a 22 because of the bardic
22.
inspiration.
You
Thank
succeed.
Aurelian.
Here are all my dice.
Thank you, Aurelian.
Okay.
Wow.
Math is simple today. 32 psychic damage, halved to 18. No? Am I correct in that? That seems right. No.
Right,
32 after 16. 32 after 16. It's a quick approaching midnight for me. Excuse my quick mental maths.
Yeah.
You're all
So
good.
that's its psionic manifestation power. And
ow.
you look worse, Rhea.
Ow.
I'm going to use its psionic blast, its force blast on you as well.
Oh.
Oh.
Owie.
Natural 19 plus modifiers.
Nice.
Wait, what is that to hit?
Uh,
I can't shield it. Never mind.
26.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can't shield it. It doesn't matter.
18
I need
points of
better-
force
Wait,
damage.
Wait. Wrong. Incorrect.
Mirror image.
Mirror image. I have that up.
Okay. So that's a d6 to hit you, isn't it?
Yeah.
D4 or
Um.
D6?
When all of the duplicates are out, each time a creature targets you during an attack, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack, instead
hits a mirror.
targets one of your
Okay. Do I roll
duplicates.
that or do you?
I think I roll that. I don't know. You can roll it though. I'm not sure. Here, I'm just gonna do this. Bam. In chat.
Each of- roll a
It's
d20
all
to
one
determine
to
whether
block.
attack
So
hits
yeah,
instead of you. Okay.
so Jen rolls that d20.
Go for it.
You can roll it as. Oh,
Alright.
okay.
1.
You can roll it.
Duplicate.
Duplicate. So you must roll a
Die.
6. If you have 3 duplicates.
Oh,
you
no.
must no, that hits.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You should have rolled it.
You should have rolled it.
Yeah.
So
No.
18 points of force damage, Rhea.
Pew.
You know what's really nutty and wild?
What?
I had 18 health exactly.
Banger. So
Fall down.
what it was.
I fall down.
Perfect. Got Emmeline.
Oh, I'm kind of just thinking of fucking vengeance.
What happens to Rhea? Does she like fall down unconscious or?
Actually,
I'm not
good point.
dead.
Rhea, when you hit 1, you disappear off the map.
Where do I go?
We'll get to that.
Well, where do I go, Des? Where do I go?
What do I do?
So wait, am
bonus
I at
action.
1 or am I at
One.
0?
0. Big fat 0.
Bonus
You're
action
right,
to
Donna.
transfer.
You're making death saves. If only you were on the same plane of existence.
Bonus action to transfer Hex across to this creature here.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Sweet. That's booming. A boomer blade.
Have you moved to it? Because you're not on it on my map.
Oh, on my map I am. I'm right in front of it.
It is right here by the table.
Imagine being
on
able
my
to see the
screen. On my
map.
screen, it's over here.
Your Roll20 is not updating.
Cool. I will be down here then.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's weird. Looks funky on my screen.
Des, can you wiggle the token, maybe?
I can. We'll see if it fixes it. Maybe I've been drag and dropping. I'll do arrows instead. That fix it for you, Emmeline?
Yes.
Loved how it just looks like it just did a big old donut and then just went
did
back
a-
to the same spot. Like, no.
Yeah. Got the zoomies.
That's
This is a
got Rhea,
beautiful
though.
map, by the way.
I can't take it. This is a cloned one on Incarnate. I didn't do much changes to it. I was very short on time today.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty low damage on that. That's 28 damage.
That is pretty low.
It's pretty low.
Well, I'm going to suck you dry. Your brain, I mean, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
So glad I'm not
After
there.
the after stream,
for
Des.
TOS, for TOS. I mean the brain.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm not there.
Save that for Eldritch Scribe after dark, please.
Anything else, Emmeline?
No.
Aurelian.
I'm coming to get you.
Oh, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Oh.
I'm gonna get you.
Shut up.
Snap your.
Let's see. Aurelian is going to. No, that's a reaction. I can't do that. As his action, he's going to use his Radiant Soul. So,
Nice.
me and Emmeline both get. Actually, no, is Emmeline within 30?
No.
Nor.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, right here. He is going to use his action to cast Radiant Soul, which is 11 temporary hit points.
Nice.
No bonus on that, just 11 temporary hit points. And is going to use his bonus action to cast Healing Word on himself at 3rd level. So that's 1, 2, 3. Aurelian is then going to move. He moved, let's see, 15 feet, so gonna go back into position right here.
Okay.
That's, hold on, 3,
I dig it.
4. Eight, 9. Aurelian's back to healthy-ish.
We take healthy-ish. Okay. End of your
Health
turn?
adjacent.
Yes.
Okay. You're close. We're just going to go straight for the brain grab first before we do any psionic abilities.
Does Rhea make a save, or where's Rhea in
Well,
the...
we'll get to that. That will be a
Okay, that's all
natural
good.
20.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of... That is literally the only way you'd be able to hit my AC, you bastard.
That is a no, natural.
So we're playing with
20.
nat 20s don't auto hit, right, Des?
Nope.
Is that an
Yeah.
attack?
It is an attack.
Tail of Hubris. So Aurelian's going to use one Bardic Inspiration.
What's the range on
60 feet.
that? Ayo.
For 1 minute or until the target suffers a critical hit, any weapon attack against the target scores a critical hit on a 18 through 20.
But I still hit Raph, right?
You do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I care.
Just checking.
Tragedy.
As long
But's
as you've
so
got your
good.
priorities in order.
Yeah, let's hope that 11 temp HP holds you up.
Oh my god. Oh.
Things would have been very different if Rio was still in this plane of existence, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what I wanted to do.
I do the like a peace out fade into nothing meme.
A clean 30 psychic damage, you're grappled.
Clean... What do you mean clean 30 psychic damage?
Clean
Just-
30 psychic
There's
damage.
nothing clean about doing that.
Nothing flirt.
There's nothing flirt.
Flirt.
As your temp HP and 19.
Yeah. Thank you for temp HP.
I'm just trying to buy time.
Grappled.
You know, just give me an intelligence saving throw while we're here as well. Let's just... I'm blasting.
Pew pew. Just like chick boom.
You're muted, Raph.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
No.
No,
No,
That's
you.
a
That was a
16.
It was a good prank though.
Desmond.
Nice.
16 is the DC. So you're going to
Oh,
take
shit.
half
Okay,
on
cool.
this.
Oh, thank fuck. I was really worried there. I was like, oh, good, damn
Rest in
Nothing wrong.
pieces.
I think it's pretty chunky though, from memory.
This is pretty chunky.
Imagine going to sleep.
It's almost
like
like
it's
it's something
stay
that
awake
needs
from
to
now
be
on.
done.
His
I
eyes
told you.
pretty
Normies who
proper.
can't trans.
you to go to sleep.
He's just Fry with coffee from Futurama.
Leo dies of exhaustion.
I didn't take any exhaustion. I got
He's like,
proficiency
actually,
con
I'm a
saves. I'm
coffee
fine.
lock now. Thanks.
Yeah. I don't like how much math Des is doing.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
38 half to 19.
Oh, that just knocks me to 0 then.
Welcome to the void.
And Emmeline.
Well, shit.
And since you're gone, I'm going to move. We'll trigger the booming blade. Fuck it, why not?
Alright, cool.
Fuck it, we boom.
Fuck it, we boom.
Fuck it, we boom.
Add 11 damage.
How's
11
the
per-
tentacle monster looking?
It's now underbloodied.
Yeah, it makes
Bloody
the
just
Steve
half?
damage noise from
Yeah.
Minecraft. The old fashioned
Brilliant.
one.
Great. Aurelian is going to switch to Infernal and begin to whisper at it with Dissonant Whisper. So I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Does this do
is gonna
psychic
be at
damage?
Third level.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
does psychic
it-
damage.
You know, the only kind of damage they've been dealing the whole time.
And what's this, an intelligence saving throw? Or wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
I
Natural
guess
20.
You did also do bludgeoning at one point.
I swear to God, Des.
You swear
Which
to
one?
me?
Swear to me.
Not the bottom fingers.
Let's see. It takes half as much damage. Do I even need to roll?
It does get half damage, so you can.
Okay. I rolled 3 1s and 6. So that's
Prepare to get
9.5
slopped.
to 4.
Hey. Any movement?
What kind of dice were you rolling?
Actual dice.
No. What
Or
kind of
D4s,
dice?
What do you mean? The
D4s,
fancy
D8s,
ones.
D6.
Oh, 6s.
How many sides does the dice have?
The 6s. There's 5. I rolled 5 6s and I rolled 3 1s.
Roll better.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's such a forehead.
I don't want to talk to you
comment.
right now.
Jesus Christ.
That's okay. Did you move?
So that's his action. Hey, I
Flying
mean,
fools.
I wish, but apparently,
Actually, your
even if I
rates are
don't,
gone.
even if I don't choose to use it, it's just gone.
Man, puberty just voice squeaking you at the most inopportune times.
Okay, hold on. I need to. Is this legal?
Yeah, it's legal.
Okay.
100% that's illegal.
All right. That's where
Is
Aurelian
this
moves.
legal? Commits war crimes.
Yeah, that
Um,
should be a conviction.
And he doesn't have a. I use a spell, so shit. That's all. That's where Aurelian's gonna be.
Going to proceed to fly up and over
Fuck
to
you.
say. we're
Actually,
like
fuck
up
you.
above. We're like up above. I'm going to give you partial cover plus 2 to your AC. Can you make an intelligence saving throw?
Takes away my ability to fly. Flies at me.
The mind flayer just goes.
Shit, he's got a
Um,
gun.
So I rolled a 9, but
Okay.
I'm gonna use unstoppable, so that's 19.
19. So this will be halved, and I'm not going to drain your proficiency bonus.
Wow. That's a thing.
26 points of psychic damage, halved to 13.
Guess how many point? Okay. 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 All right.
See, I was feeling really bad at the beginning of the session, and now Vidi's feeling really bad.
Okay.
Because I had combining my hit points and temp HP. That's 26 exactly.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm going to make my ranged attack at you now.
now.
You've plus 2 to your AC.
You said 13, right? So okay.
13.
You're gonna do what?
It's second attack.
Range attack.
It's done
Oh,
2 attacks
fuck
every
you.
turn. But you
fuck
get plus 2 to
you.
your AC. So I have a 23 to hit.
Why do I get plus 2 to my AC?
You've got partial cover
Half
because it
cover.
doesn't have full line of sight on
Oh.
you.
Are you
Well,
panicked?
yeah, that's
Holy
great. That's
shit,
great.
you're
That's
good.
fantastic. I'm at 18.
You're 18. So 23
No, I'm sorry. I'm at a 17. So yeah, that does hit.
hits. Okay. Okay, that's max. 24 points of damage. Force.
I'm down.
Okay. As you get bamfed off this
Welcome
realm
to
of
the
existence,
void.
3 people downed or dead. Guys, that's where we'll see you next week.
We did it, AJ.
We'll see you next time. Thank you to my lovely minions for being cannon fodder for long enough. Thanks so much for hanging out. Catch us on Monday Crew. Hi, Monday Crew.
Hi, Monday Crew.
Hi, Monday Crew.
Hi,
Bro,
Monday.
it's going to be
crew.
wild when next week's entire session is rolling stats for 3 people. Bye.